Ira, I kana puki te rangi te whetū ki raro rā rūwana te whenua i te iwi ko whakaata Maori tēnei e ngunguru atu nei e te ti, e te tā nau mai rarau. Tahuti mai ki tēnei o ngā whakaaturanga motu hake a whakaata Maori me LPL ara ko Let's Play Live e kia nei ko NBA 2K18. Ko Orini kaipara ahau i tēnei te wiki tuatoru o tēnei tōna mana nui whakaharahara ko aku hua whakataki ko Kimo Haltham raua ko Ashley Nathan. Kia ora boys.
Kia ora.
Nā koe Orini.
How you guys feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm pumped again. Second week back commentating the 2K Championships. I'm excited to see how the North Island play out today. I suggested yesterday that the North Island might be a bit better than the South Island, just in terms of players, you know, pool players, pick a lot of numbers out there to pick from in your Auckland stats. So I'm just keen to see these guys go at it today. I'm so excited.
Ka pehea koe, Kimo?
E pērā tonu ana hau anō hoki i runga i taku mōhio ngā kaitākoro te rangi nei. He tamanoho no te kāinga. E hara i te mea ko tā rātou mahi he tākuru uene momo kemu. Nō reira ko tā rātou i tēnei wā he puta atu he whakatū i tētahi ingoa mā rātou.
Pai, that's a good point, Kimo, Max. Hoi anō, e te iwi mō koutou kātahi anō ka hono mai kia mātou. Hai roto i te haorei haere ake nei, ka whakapāho motu hake ake mātou ki runga o whakaata Māori. Taro kau ake, raro kau iho me ki, ka haere tonu ngā mahi ki runga i tā mātou whārangi ipurangi www.maoritelevision.com. Hoi anō, e te iwi, kia tirohia e tātou haha ngā whakamahu ki mo tēnei o ngā kaupapa nui e kia nei ko NBA 2K18.
Kai te rapua te tangata toa o Aotearoa mō te whakataetai NBA 2K18 e te kamupene LPL me whakaata Māori. Toko maha atu ngā tāngata i whakauru i te whakataetai nei, nā te kauma ono anake ngā kaitākaro i kitea. Toko waru no te ika Māui, toko waru no te waipaunamu. Ia wiki toko whā ngā kaitākaro ka whakataetai ngā kēmu e toru ki tāmaki makaurau. Ka waimari e te tangata katoa, ka aroha hoki te tangata ka reitoa. Ka pakanga ngā kaitākaro whakamutunga i ngā kēmu e rima. Hei te toru te kau o mahuru. Te NBA 2K18 o Aotearoa, he whakataetai mutunga mai.
Ka te rongo koutou i tā piripi ki ai. Hei te toru te kau o mahuru ara, te toru te kau o hepe te matu ai te whiringa whakamutunga, the grand final, 30th of September, ko tōna te kaumārima mano tāra te uara o ngā taonga ka whakawhiwhia ko tētahi he haerenga ki tētahi o ngā kēmu o te NBA experience of a lifetime. What sort of prize is that?
I mean, if that's not motivation enough to come out here and show us your best skills, I don't know what is. A trip over to America to see an NBA game, you get to see your favorite players in action. Like, what more would you want?
The thing that I'm liking is every time she talks about the prize, about going over to watch this NBA game, I see your face like, why is this not me?
I know. I'm just so excited for these players. It's a massive pool. Esports is just big at the moment, and for a gamer like ourselves to be given an opportunity to win that prize is just amazing.
Yeah. Nō reira e te iwi, I rongo hoki koutou I roto I tērā whakarārangitanga. Te kauma ono 16 competitors all up throughout this competition, this tournament. Nō reira kia tahuri tātou ki te titiro. Ko wai a wai, hoi anō, tuatahi ko te ika a Maui. Anei ngā kai whakataetai no te ika a Maui. Wiki tuatahi ko paki I tuki atu kia Taisino. Ko paki te toa whakaihu waka. Taro ake ko Airborne. Nāna I wairua toa ia I te tukinga kia Stone Cold Killer. I tēnei wiki ko Notorious-God ka tuki atu kia Tetsu, and then it's Zirinic versus KingKur. Hurira wā ke ki te wāhi pounamu, te wai pounamu, anei te whakarārangitanga mai o ngā whakataetai, kai whakataetai me ki. Riz versus Henny King Steve, ko ia koraiwa I tuki te wiki tuatahi. Riz came out on top. I'm Hutch versus Mini Slug. Mini Slug took that match. Hei te wiki e tū mai nei, we will see JD versus Hendo, and then Ghetto Clownfish versus Tropic Superstar. Era ingoa, he nui, kāre kore he nui, roto I te ao mariko, NBA 2K18, some big names?
I think big names, huge names in the 2K scene. I think this is something that we need to touch on right now, the North Island bracket. Massive players have already dropped out of the tournament. I'm talking Taisino, who's probably one of the most recognizable players in NBA 2K in New Zealand. And of course, Breakaway Airborne, who is part of the Breakaway Esports dojo out on the shore. He's a pro player. and he's already dropped out of the tournament. This is huge news.
But this should give faith, if anything, to all these other players who don't really have solidified name for themselves in the esports realm. This should give them confidence to know, hey, you could be a big name, but I'm still going to take you out. And we have to remember, Paki is last year's champion, so he's not just another run-of-the-mill player. He is actually a really good NBA 2K player.
Now, I think you're going to see Paki's name thrown out a lot in our interviews because he is the runner-up champion, or the champion from last year, so everybody wants to take him off the top.
Koia. Nō reira, kia tūtaki atu tātou ki ngā kai whakataetai tuatahi o tēnei ahi e te iwi. Anei, ko te tuatahi tēnei ko Notorious-God. Nō roto mai o te aroha, ki roto i a koutou o Waikato, ko tēnei ko Tetsu. That's Tetsu on the right, and that is Notorious-God on the left. Tetsu, heuri no Fiji me Peru, Notorious-God. Ko Jakel Mita. E ai ki tāna Jakel Wiremu Kingi Timothy Mita versus Ifraz Ali.
Kimo, you're our guy on the streets. You go see the players. What's some information around these guys, man? What do they do with their lives?
Well, Notorious-God, strangely enough, is a farmer. He's actually brought up in Te Aroha, and he's a true farmer. And well, me personally, I've never met a gamer who is actually a farmer before, so I'm looking forward to see his play style, man. And he qualified third. He's third.
If anything, that makes me like him more, because I'm like, man, normally your gamers, they just, kind of, they're known to be hanging around the rooms, playing your PlayStations till ridiculous hours in the morning. But this guy's up 3 a.m. He's doing farmer. I don't even know what farmer work is. So I just want to see his game style. I want to see how he plays. No, I don't know 3 a.m. either.
That's your bedtime, isn't it?
Yeah. Hoi anō, ka kai pariwake e nei kōrero a mātou. Hoi anō e te iwi anei ngā kōrero tuatahi mai tā mātou kai tākaro tuatahi ko Notorious-God.
Notorious-God, you're coming into your first match of the series. How are you feeling before coming into the live championship?
Confident, excited. It's going to be a good game. Easy tournament though. Easy.
Easy tournament. Well, your first opponent is going to be Tetsu. Do you think that's also going to be easy?
Yep.
Wow, okay. Have you practiced specifically for Tetsu, or are you just leaving it up to your skills?
Well, we've played before. There were some close games, but no, it's easy. Easy games.
Okay, and if you could take out anyone in the whole tournament, who would it be?
Shakur.
Shakur? Like just Shakur?
Yep, just Shakur. I want him out.
All right, mate. Well, best of luck on your first match.
Thank you.
Etsi te kupu nui te kōrero ko te kai pāmutera atu I te aroha ko Notorious-God, a.k.a. Jakel Mita. Oh, not a man of much words, but easy.
Exactly. If there is one word to describe this dude, it is easy.
Easy as. I love the confidence. I like when they say things like that in an interview. It gives us stuff to talk about, because if he loses, you know what? We're going to play that again. Easy.
Dude,
easy victories.
It's the look in your eye like, I hope it's not easy for him, because I love that. That's what I'm enjoying, mate.
Ko te painga ki au, e harai, kari ia I haere mai me te makarauna.
Ana.
Agua, iti te kupu, nui te kōrero. He ain't mucking around. Just easy. But let's see what Tetsu has to say.
Tetsu, you're coming into your first match of the whole championship. How are you feeling before this one?
I'm feeling relaxed and confident.
All right, well, your first opponent, Notorious-God, has called you out as easy pickings. What have you got to say about that?
I mean, this is the seeding I preferred. I mean, I think I can beat him because I know his game style and I'm the best defender in this comp.
The best in the comp. All right, well, if you could take out any opponent in the whole series, who would it be?
Other than myself, I'd say Shakur. But I mean, I think I'm the man to beat. Best defender in this comp.
The man to beat, the best defender in the comp. Well, best of luck in your first match.
Thank you.
The best defender in this comp. Some tough words there coming from the blue corner. I call it the blue corner. Wea no Tetsu e ki ana koia te tangata.
I mean, again, I love that he's speaking his mind. He's saying what he thinks he is, because if there's anything that this comp needs, it's defense. If you're going to play some good defense, you're going to win some games. In basketball and in NBA 2K, you get the stops, you're going to win some games.
Yeah, I think it comes back to any sport. Defense wins games regardless of what you're playing. So if he's able to out-defend Notorious-God today, he should definitely win, considering that Notorious-God won the toss. So he's going through into this first game with Who else? Golden State Warriors.
Yes.
Yes, so Golden State Warriors versus the Celtics, is that right?
Game one.
Game one.
Game
Let's
one.
get into it. Hei
Let's
atu
do it.
makarona. Kia hoa ke tātou e te iwi ana i te tukinga tuatahi i wānga nui i a Notorious-God rāua ko Tetsu.
Game one of the NBA 2K Championships North Island bracket. We've got Notorious-God going up against Tetsu. Now, Notorious-God is on the right, Tetsu on your left. Notorious-God controlling Golden State Warriors in the first game, and Tetsu with the Celtics. Now, we know already Golden State Warriors, strongest team in this competition.
Yeah. Now, in your opinion, picking the Celtics, is that a good option going up against Golden State?
I 100% believe that Celtics and the Rockets are secondary. So if we put them in tiers, I'd say Warriors, your God tier, your number one tier, and then Celtics and Rockets are close. They're a close second, not as good as Golden State Warriors. Tip off game one, and we got Tetsu getting first possession, passing it off to Kyrie. He's setting his motions, doing what he wants to do. You can see on this right-hand side, he's setting up plays. Now, what he called right then was a 5-out. Now, what you do in your 5-out is you want to get your shooters open. You want to drive to the lane. As you see here, he's going to kick it out. That's what they're going to be doing in a 5-out offense.
Yeah, but I must say the defense was definitely up to the task. In saying that, Celtics with the first 2 points.
Yeah, first 2 points on the board, and Kyrie Irving is the guy that gets it done. And look to see Kyrie Irving playing a lot of on-ball. He's going to be holding the ball a lot. He is their star player for the Celtics. Great little dish off there from Notorious-God.
Yes, that was lovely work. He saw that he caught a pick and roll, but it wasn't really working.
So as you see, look, so as you see, Al Horford coming up there with a little screen, and that's an easy lane for Kyrie Irving to get a bucket. Now, what they did right there was a pick and roll. Now, from what it looks like, that's going to be Tetsu's offense today. It's pick and roll material. So you want to get your big man to give you a bit of space, so you can either hit the lane or dish off like that for an easy dunk.
Oh, they're both playing really well at the moment offensively.
Jaylen Brown doing a bit of ISO here. Position down the bottom for Al Horford. Decided to go back out, kick it out. Go back to the offense. Now you see how they're using that pick and roll. They're using the screens a lot. He likes to get Al Horford high and get some space for Kyrie and the shot makers to do what they do. Missed there though. Fast break for Golden State Warriors. Klay Thompson with the ball right now. Steph Curry, you know what he can do. He can bang the threes like it ain't a thing. Good little dish off there from Kevin Durant. Look for JaVale McGee to dish it out.
7 seconds left on the shot clock. Curry is definitely the person who you want to have the ball. And there we go. Golden State move ahead of the Celtics 6 points to 4.
It's tight, man. It's tight. First game. Kyrie Irving making easy work out there. He's getting to the rack so easily. Now, Notorious-God is going to need to fix up his defense. He can't let Kyrie Irving get that penetration. Green beans. Our first green beans at the tournament.
Gotta love those green beans.
I'm waiting for you to come in and join me in excitement when we see the greens. Now, if you're tuning in for the first time, green lights is a 100% success rate. So if you see the green shot in their little shot meter, that means that that basket is going in, which is why we get excited. Jason Tatum there with the lane.
I'll tell you this much. Tetsu was talking about his defensive game early on, but his offense at the moment, he is doing really well against a good Golden State team.
Yeah, look for Kevin Durant to go to work in here. Kevin Durant, one of the best players in the NBA, and he goes for the little skyhook. Just off, though. Great defense there.
I was going to say pump fake. I think if he had pump faked it, it would have worked, but he didn't.
Good stop there from Notorious-God, looking to push it in the fast break. Great defense. It's a tight game. 13 seconds left in the quarter. I think this is the tightest game we've seen.
Very well played by both players. Golden State with 2 players who are on fire.
10
Curry
seconds left in this quarter. You look to see him run the clock down and get an easy lay-in there from Stephen Curry. Now you see the little flame below him? That means he's on fire, which is exactly what that means. He's on fire. Oh! Good little bucket there to finish off the quarter from Tetsu. Tetsu's playing well, obviously the 6th seed in this game, going up against your number 3 seed in Notorious-God.
What I'm liking, though, is when he got that goal, I don't know if you saw it, but Tetsu had a bit of a fist pump. I'd love to have a mic in there to hear the trash talk, if there is any.
Oh, what? You hope there's a bit of trash talk.
I would.
It makes the game a little bit exciting. You know, it's mental warfare. When you're talking trash, it's mental warfare. Kyrie getting shook by Steph Curry. Whoa! Ooh. What a lay-in there with the and one bucket. That is a tough make from Stephen Curry. Notorious-God gonna be thankful for that one.
I'm liking what Notorious-God's doing though. He's calling the pick and roll and then he's not doing the play, which is, I think, is confusing Tetsu at the moment.
Good ball movement here from Tetsu. Ball movement spreading the D. Gordon Hayward had that tragic accident in the NBA at the start of the season last year. Hasn't been able to play for the Celtics in real life, but this is 2K and we get to see Gordon Hayward go to work. Little bit of a hot step there from Kyrie. Oh, unlucky on the midi there from Al Horford. Tetsu looking good though, man. Look to see, ooh, he wanted to pull up there. JaVale McGee on the top, he needs to get into the post and look for the offensive rebounds. Oh, great defense, Tetsu. There we go.
Oh, that was beautiful because he had the 2-on-1.
There we go. Easy buckets there for Jaylen Brown. That's a transition bucket. You got to stop those if you're looking to win the game. Kevin Durant doing what he does best, getting that easy lay in there. It wasn't easy. I say it was a bit of defense in there, but when you got a great player like Kevin Durant, they can finish those baskets. Yeah. That's why you see the good players getting the balls in their hand.
Especially because I think Kevin Durant actually has that physicality badge, which means all that high pressure, all the pushing and shoving in close to the goal doesn't really do anything to his energy.
Exactly. I like that you're bringing up badges here. So if you are new to 2K, it is a very realistic game. These players are very similar to how they play in real life, and they're included with little badges. Now these badges help. Bad defense there. Made up though. It was bad defense. Kevin Durant got the easy lane, but a block there from Al Horford. Great cover defense from Tetsu. Showing the stuff.
See, I can't call that bad defense, as he was going for the dunk, and I thought it was in for sure.
Look for a fast break here. No, he's pulling it up. He's going ISO. Now, isolation is just one-on-one. Get out of my way. Let me go to work. And Jason Tatum. Unlucky miss there. Al Horford for the dish out. Offensive rebound. No good.
Very unlucky. I thought at least one of those were going to go in.
Oh, that's an unlucky rebound there. See, now Celtics need to get those defensive rebounds. You cannot let a team like the Golden State Warriors get more possessions than they need. Great defense. Tetsu showing us the D. Jason Tatum doing a bit of an ISO again. Tetsu doing a lot of ISOs here. Dish off to Al Horford in the post. 3 seconds. Yes, so if you're in the key for more than 3 seconds and the ball does not touch the rim, you have to get out. If you stay in there for 3 seconds, that's a turnover. Wow, tough layup there from Steph Curry.
Yeah, I was going to say something.
That is a greenie from the corner.
Gotta love those greenies.
As we was talking about these badges, so Steph Curry, known to be a lights-out shooter in the NBA, he's got badges that help him get green lights in a real game in NBA 2K, which is why you see a lot more green lights coming from the likes of Steph Curry and Klay Thompson.
Yeah. Now, one thing I was trying to do last night, oh, there we go, end of the second quarter, halftime, but one thing I was trying to do last night is I was actually trying to look at, I was trying to Google up what the badges actually do for you, like how much more of a percentage do you have of dropping a shot if you have a better badge. I couldn't find it.
Yeah, I think a lot of players, there's no official stats out there online. We kind of just make assumptions from how many we make and how many we don't make, and how many green lights you make when you've got a limitless range Hall of Fame badge versus a bronze.
And here we have our stats. As you can see, the Warriors up 18-14. Now, field goal percentage, pretty similar at the moment, but rebounds at the moment, Warriors, they are dominating in that facet of the game.
Yes, now what I like to see in the stats here in halftime is 2 star players, your Stephen Currys and your Kyrie Irvings have got the ball in their hands. 12 points from Stephen Curry and 8 points from Kyrie. Look to see this continue throughout Game 1.
And this is something that I feel like we didn't really see last week in the South Island games, is they weren't utilising their best players and what they should be doing.
Well, it's only smart that you do utilise those good players, because as we've been mentioning, these badges, they help your player. A bench player is not going to have the same badges that a Stephen Curry does. This is why they need the ball in their hands.
And this is where basketball IQ, like actual NBA basketball IQ, comes into play here, because you need to understand how these players play in real life for you to utilise those skills in this esports environment.
Yes, so Notorious-God controlling Golden State Warriors, Tetsu Celtics, the second half of match 1. Best out of 3. Whoever wins 2 of these bad boys goes through to the next stage of the NBA 2K Championships. It is tight. It's a tight game. Both players playing very well. I would like to see Notorious-God utilize Steph Curry, Klay Thompson a bit more. They're known to shoot threes. Get some threes. Big posterizer there from Gordon Hayward.
Oh!
You like that one?
I do like that. It's always good when you see a big man going up like that.
Stephen Curry getting harassed there on defense by Kyrie. Great on-ball D there from Tetsu. Oh, that's an easy lane there for Draymond Green. He's going to make that every time. That's a bit of a blow-by animation in 2K. Now, when you get that, you got to go to the rack. You got to go to the rack. When you get that blow-by and you've beaten your man, try it. Especially with the likes of your Jaylen Browns, your Tatums. They're good drivers. Look, as you see here, in there, easy dunks, easy money.
See, now here's where I get a bit iffy, because I feel Draymond Green in NBA 2K18 is a lot better than what he is in real life.
Yeah,
I'm just going to be honest.
You're right, but the deep three from Steph Curry, I just don't even hear what you're saying, because that was money right there. That was money, a big shot, and I'd like to see him do that a bit more. Use Steph Curry, you know he can shoot from deep. Try it. Kyrie for a deep three. No.
Well,
nearly close to a putback dunk there, but an offensive interference, which means that that bucket is eliminated. It did not count.
Oh, I see. I didn't know what that call was for.
So when you're touching the ball around the rim, you pretty much cannot do that. That is a bad miss there from Kevin Durant. Not likely. Does not normally miss those easy ones in close. Great drive there from Draymond Green.
Now, here's the thing, though. Is that your stick usage which caused Kevin Durant to do that, or was that just the game?
That's your game, man. I mean, stick usage does have a lot to do with what your player does. For example, if you hit it left, you're going to go up with your left hand. If you hit it right, you're going to go up with your right. So you need to take those into account when you drive into the lane. Where's the defense? Are they on my left? Are they on my right? And I need to use my right hand to go up.
Now, one thing Golden State do need to worry about right now, Notorious, is that he's already had a foul inside this 2 minutes. So one more foul, and the Celtics, every time after a foul after that, will be going to the free throw line.
Yes, they will. Great play here from Notorious-God. He's really stamping his authority in this game. Unlucky miss there from Kyrie, but a great putback from Jason Tatum. That's a tough bucket to get there in the scheme of this game. Offensive rebounds are huge. Klay Thompson trying to work, getting it out to the corner to Durant. Good dish here. McGee's going to go up. Oh, defense!
I think I'm starting to believe the call. He is the best defender in the competition, and he follows it up with a great bucket.
Great lay-in there. Tetsu really showing his stuff. The 6th seed showing out. He is down by 3, but defending the best and most powerful team in NBA 2K in the Golden State Warriors. Kevin Durant doing what he's paid to do.
Exactly.
Get buckets.
You can't go wrong when KD's doing that.
Kyrie Irving with the ball. Tetsu running. Oh, that is a lay-in there. Now, did you see how much space was in there? And the key, there was nobody available. There was nobody available to help defense. Now, what Tetsu is doing in there, he's calling a 5 out. He's running the 5 out. So what a 5 out is all your players are outside the arc. And we all know that the Celtics can all hit 3-point shots.
Yeah.
So no one can afford to come in and help on defense, which is why Kyrie's getting easy layups in the lane.
I see. That's great basketball IQ. Exactly what he needs to be doing against GSW, I guess, when you're using the Celtics. Well defended. Nice steal.
Tetsu really defending well if he gets this. Ooh, that was a bit of a prey. 3 points in it. 4th quarter, we're in the money.
It's great because Golden State Warriors, we've seen over like last week, Golden State going into the 3rd quarter, they're usually leagues ahead, but Tetsu at the moment defending his life. Oh my gosh, he's playing so well.
He's playing some awesome defense. It's still close, 4th quarter. It's still anybody's game. Kyrie Irving and Tetsu with the ball.
Yeah, and just to remind everyone, the winner of this game, if he wins the next game, then that's lights out for the opposing player. It's first player to win 2 games.
Unlucky shot there. Got Al Horford with the mid-range. Al Horford can make that. Oh, I thought Klay would have put that up. He needs to go out here. Needs to go out. Needs to reset his offense. Draymond Green with the ball in the middle. Back out to Klay for easy drive. Easy drive and the and one. Get on my poster.
Tetsu will be disappointed with that. You can't be giving away easy points, especially when you're behind against Golden State.
That's a big bucket in the game. 4th quarter. Up by 6. Look to see Tetsu. He's running the pick and roll game right here. Gordon Hayward setting the screen. He's trying to roll in there. But he needs to hit these threes. This needs to go down for him. Ah! That was great play. Tetsu's playing awesome. Just needs to get those buckets to fall.
I thought that was going in. Oh, here we go. Clean break. What's he going to do? He's going to hold up.
Great offensive rebound there from Gordon Hayward. Tetsu, he was lucky for that. He threw up a bit of a prayer there. Hayward's free, and he gets the greenie.
Let's go!
Green beans, baby! This
Now-
game is tight.
And one thing I'm really liking is the stat that was separating these two teams at halftime was the rebounds. Yet the Celtics, Tetsu, in the second half, his rebounds, he's been off the chain.
Another stop here from Tetsu. He is playing awesome defense. He's gotten the ball back. I love to see the stats at the end of this game. If he does win this, it is on his defense. He's playing awesome D. I like to see Tetsu. He's running the pick and roll. He likes the high pick and roll for the pop. And that's a long three from Gordon Hayward. If that goes down, that would have been massive. Rebound there from Clay Thompson. Look to see him push the ball a bit.
Yeah,
Kevin Durant.
Notorious-God, he is ahead at the moment, but... Oh! What defense put on by Tetsu, and he's got the open three.
Tetsu needs to drop these shots. He's getting the stops. He's doing it on defense. He just needs to pull through on the offense. Getting an open three there.
Yep, and this is where practice comes into play. You need to understand how your player shoots in real life so that the timing of when you let go of the button is exactly the same as well.
Tetsu running the pick and roll up the top. Tatum coming to set. Oh, look, easy lace. No, he goes out for the three. It looks like Tetsu's looking for threes right now. He's pulling it up. See the energy bar below Kyrie? He's going to work. Unlucky Tetsu. That's just not falling for him today, unfortunately. 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Notorious-God up by 3. Kevin Durant going to work, and he's going to make this. He's a star player. Oh! Good defense. Tetsu looking great on D.
I like what Notorious is doing here. I actually thought he was slowing down play a bit to draw the clock down. Now,
Tetsu.
5 points ahead. Is Tetsu able to come back from this?
Yeah, of course he is. He's got to bang a 3 here. He needs to get a 3. He needs to get an easy look for a 3. Or he goes inside with Al Horford. Big offensive rebound. Now he's got players outside on the wing. 10 seconds left. He needs to put up a shot. He needs to put up a shot. And 1. And that's game for Notorious-God. Game 1. 2K Championships. Notorious-God comes through. Big game there. I loved Tetsu's defense.
And if you saw Notorious-God at the end of that game, he sighed. It was relief.
It was
You
relief.
could see it in his face.
We know that Notorious-God was very confident with his abilities coming in. He reckons it was going to be an easy game. That was not an easy game.
That was not an easy game. That was pretty tight.
I didn't
all the way to
expect-
the end, every single quarter. So
Did not expect Tetsu to defend that well. He defended Golden State Warriors, which
he is walking the talk.
It's
He
one of
He
the
is
best players.
backing it up.
Yeah, and just the fact that GS Dub are the best team and he defended that well against them, this next game or next 2 games, it's anyone's.
Koe rā hoki e te iwi hoi anō he whakatawa poto te haere ake nei kaua e haere tawhiti hei muri ngā whakatairanga ko te tukinga tuarua a Tetsu rāua ko Notorious-God I konei NBA 2K18. tāturanga motuhake a whakaata Maori me LPL, Let's Play Live, e kia nei ko NBA 2K18. Ko orini kaipara ahau, ko aku hoa whakataki nei, he hianga i etahi wā hoi anō, ko Kimo Holtham, rau ko Ashley Nathan. Awesome first game between Tetsu and Notorious-God.
Yeah, as we can see, Notorious-God using Golden State Warriors taking out game 1. We kind of expected that. He's the number 3 seed going up against the number 6, and he's using the best team.
Okay.
Yeah, but one thing I wasn't expecting was how well Tetsu defended Golden State. He may have lost, but it's a good indication for the games that are coming up.
He's backing up his kōrero. He did come on earlier when we started this broadcast saying that he is the best defender in this entire tournament. But can he hold on to that? Hoi anō e te iwi e mua I te kokenga whakamua ki te kēmu tuarua. Me ako tātou I tētahi kupu hou. Ko te kupu hou mo tēnei wiki, ko te ārai. Ārai.
Arai. Yeah, Arai. Yeah, I got it. Defend block, right?
That's
Yeah.
right.
Thank you.
That's right. Defend or block. So when we hear the crowd go defense, we call
Arai.
Ka pai. Hoi anō. Me koke whakamua tēnei waka I te iwi ko te tukunga tuarua I wainga nui a Tetsu rāua ko Notorious-God, the farmer all the way from Te Aroha versus the guy from Wellington.
Yep, game 2 of our first matchup of the day. Tetsu taking on Notorious. Now, Notorious using a team that we haven't seen before. Or personally, I have not seen this team being used in the tournament so far.
Yep, we got Kings James, we got the Cavs with Notorious-God and Tetsu. Who else? He's gone with Golden State. I'm guessing because Notorious picked the Cavs, he must have a plan set in place to try and take Golden State out.
Now, according to some stats, I think in the first official round, the Paki versus Taisino, one of them did use Cavs. So they have been used before. I just haven't seen them. So I'm really interested to see how they play as the Cavaliers, because we see your Celtics, we see your Golden State Warriors, and we see your Rockets, but I don't know how they're going to use the Cavs.
I tell you how I use the Cavs. I just give the ball to LeBron James and then game over.
As you do. Game 2, Tetsu versus Notorious-God. Notorious controlling Cavaliers today, and Tetsu with the Golden State Warriors. Now, a funny fact here, any player that has used Golden State Warriors throughout this whole tournament has not lost a game. Golden State Warriors have not lost a single game in this tournament. That is how strong that team is.
And that's how it should be. I mean, stats-wise, across the board, they definitely have the best players.
Three out of the last 4 gold NBA championships.
Exactly.
And as we know, NBA 2K is realistic. Tip-off, JaVale McGee taking that one. Tetsu now controlling Golden State Warriors. And Notorious-God winner from the match 1 Holden Cavaliers. Oh, okay. We're throwing up big shots straight away. If this is how he's going to play, I'm interested, because Steph Curry, he is a lights-out shooter, and he can shoot those from deep. Here we go. As you said, the man using LeBron James. Tough bucket, and that's what he needs to do. Get it in LeBron James's hands and let him go to work.
Exactly. Oh, I'm loving the ball usage here by Golden State.
Tetsu controlling JaVale McGee at the moment. Probably not the best idea, not known for his handles. Get it in control of your star players like this guy, who gets blocked by LeBron. Fast breaks here. Notorious-God looking good out the gate. He looks like he knows how to use the Cavaliers. His defense is good, and LeBron James is already on fire. This is danger signs for Tetsu.
Yeah, a minute into the game, you don't want LeBron to be on fire.
Awesome defense here, man. Notorious-God coming out here. He wants to seal it. He wants this done in 2 games. If Notorious comes through with the win today, he is moving on to the next stage, and Tetsu will have to pack his bags and his defense and go home.
5 seconds left on the shot clock. What can Curry do?
Great offensive rebound there. That's lucky. That was a bad shot there from Stephen Curry, but he had the center in there and JaVale McGee to pick up the offensive rebound. LeBron James, too good. Oh, that defense, though. 2 of the best players in the NBA going around at the moment, one-on-ones. LeBron James versus Kevin Durant, and Kevin Durant comes out trumps in that exchange.
Now, this is why I thought Notorious would have a plan, because Tetsu prides himself on his defense, yet the only person Notorious is using is LeBron James, so it should be easy to defend against that.
Great little pick and roll there used by Tetsu. Easy buckets for Golden State Warriors. LeBron James, he's going ISO ball, bringing up. See how he called that ISO? That's one-on-ones, man. Just let me go to work. Let LeBron James do what LeBron James do. Oh, nice little spin there and a big finish. I think Notorious is using your game plan. Give it to LeBron and go to work.
See, this is why I think I should be playing in this tournament, because I'm calling exactly what he should be doing.
Now what Tetsu needs to do is he really needs to use his players smartly. Get the ball in the hands of your Stephen Currys, your Kevin Durant's, as he does here, and that's a lay. That's a lay-in. Unfortunate miss, Stephen Curry.
It is. What's something I'd like to see from the Cavs, from Notorious, is maybe using Kevin Love a bit more.
Yeah, Kevin Love, lights out shooter, man, lights out. Big bucket, big spin there from Rodney Hood. That's going down, 2 points. Damn,
why is Tetsu behind at the moment?
Well, oh, here we go. Oh, we know that Stephen Curry can make those shots, so that's an unfortunate miss here from Tetsu. But in game one, missing shots that he should have made as well. It's an electric first quarter.
Great first quarter by Notorious. You can see he's happy with himself. 4 points ahead against Golden State. Tetsu needs this game, otherwise he's out.
Yeah, now Tetsu needs to be more clinical when he gets those open shots. When you get an open shot with your best players, they need to go down. We need to see green lights.
Yep.
You need to practice those shots and you need to make them. You're not going to get too many opportunities for an open three with Stephen Curry.
Exactly. Now here we have Cavs on board, and it's back to that man right there, LeBron James.
You liking what he's doing with LeBron James?
I do. Like I said before, this is probably the game plan I'd run as well, is just get LeBron James on the ball and try and get him on one-on-one situation.
As you said, you wanted to see Love injected into the game. Second quarter, he is there. And Notorious-God up by 6 points. Great little pick and roll here. Good defense as well, though. Good defense there from Notorious-God, stopping that shot. That's a great shot block. It wasn't necessarily a block, but it altered the shot, which is great defense. Oh, here he is.
I feel like Tetsu is being hard done by here. There are shots that I have seen him put up that I thought are definitely going in, but he's missing almost every single one. Oh, with the foul!
Big and one bucket there. LeBron James showing us why he is regarded by a lot of people as the best player in the NBA. They can't shoot free throws! No, you have to make those. Opens up the fast. This is why you need to make your free throws. Just open up a fast break shot for the likes of Kevin Durant. Tetsu, oh, looking good out there. Good first game, second quarter of our second matchup, and that is lucky that he got an offensive rebound. LeBron James going to work. Notorious-God using LeBron James in the ISO situation a lot here. Looked. Whoa! Snatch block!
Oh, it was!
A snatch block from Kevin Durant. That is huge. We have some lag issues going on now. We cannot see the game.
Okay. Well, we don't actually know what's happening at the moment, but they are 5 points ahead. There was a bit of a fast forward here. Here we go.
Here we go. We're back into the
back with the ball. And the gap has tightened up, 10 points to 12.
Now, what I would like to see here, as Notorious-God is using LeBron James a lot on the ISO, he's driving in and he's going in and he's trying to get those buckets. I'd like to see a pump fake.
Yep.
I'd like to see a pump fake. I really think the pump fake would work for Notorious right now because Tetsu's jumping. Tetsu's jumping on those drives. He's playing great deep, but not if he does a pump fake.
Exactly.
Stephen Curry, green beans.
Let's go.
Green beans. Now, this is what Tetsu needs to do. He needs to get those guys involved.
That was
LeBron
great
James.
work. And I was about to say the pump fake would have been perfect in that situation.
LeBron James, he is dominating out there.
Yeah.
Notorious-God knows how to use LeBron James. He knows how to get the star players into the game. Tight foul there. 47 seconds left in the game. If there is another foul from Cavs, Golden State Warriors will be hit to the free throw line.
Setting up for the pick and roll.
All right, Kevin Durant in the post-up situation. Passing it out, getting some more position. Using the pick and roll a lot here. Good move. Unfortunate miss. Tetsu is getting hard done by in this game. It's great defense from Notorious-God, but these players should be making those buckets. Easy in there, layup. That should be money.
But that just comes back to practice again and knowing how these players shoot, when to let go of the button so you're getting the perfect shot off. King James!
King, just get out of the way. Just get out of the way. Give LeBron James the ball. Get out of the way. Stay on the three-point line. He's going to get done.
Oh, it is not looking good for Tetsu with the first half over.
Last second
Yes,
shot and it goes in!
I was about to say up by 5, but
Up
it's
by
not.
8.
Up
Can
by
you
8.
count?
Oh.
Add 5. Add 3 on to 5. That's 8.
Oh.
Up 8 points going into the second half.
Crazy. What's up with? What do you guys make of how they're playing in the second match? It's
I don't want to say that Tetsu's being hard done by, but he's opening up shots. He's getting clear views. They're just not dropping.
Yeah, and I think what Notorious-God's doing great is he's destroying Tetsu with LeBron James. As you can see here, field goal percentage 31% to Tetsu, 69% to Notorious-God. That just tells me that he's going to the rack. He's going in, he's getting the layups, he's getting the dunks. As we said in that first half, LeBron James making mincemeat out of everybody out there.
Now, here's the thing. Would you, as the Cavs, would you change your game plan for the second half? Would you continue to use LeBron James as you have been?
Do I need to answer that? You going to LeBron James. You're going to your number 1 man all day.
Is Tetsu not using the but you know, not using the
Golden State Warriors as well as he
very
should
well.
be.
I think he's doing okay. I
number
mean,
1 team.
he's getting open shots. He's just not shooting them well. So he needs to get that shot bar to the top and get to that green light. When you hit that green light, even if there's defense in front of you, that shot's going down. He just needs to get his shots to get sunk.
Te awana he pai ake ngā tana āhenga ki te ārai, engari
Ana.
anō te kuru.
Exactly. That's what it comes back to. I mean, he does rate himself the best defender, but offensively, at the moment, these shots aren't being pulled off.
He's got his work cut out for him, let's just say that. Again, LeBron James doing what he does best, one-on-one situation. He's getting easy penetration. Tetsu needs to change his defense. He needs to do something about LeBron James because he's killing him out there. Big bucket from Kevin Durant.
And that was exactly what he needed to do. LeBron James was defending up there. He put a screener in place and took LeBron out of the play.
As you can see, Notorious-God going to work with LeBron James all day. How can you stop that?
I don't know. I don't know why haven't teams been using this tactic.
What's crazy about it is Kevin Durant's playing on-ball D on LeBron James, and Kevin Durant is regarded as one of the best on-ball defenders in the league. So he's good defender in NBA 2K. LeBron James just too good at the moment.
I mean, I can't remember the last time I didn't see that little fire symbol down the bottom of King James, which is something that I don't think Tetsu will be enjoying.
Notorious-God running the fast break, pulling it up, slowing down his gameplay a little bit. Corner 3, LeBron James, this is in. Oh! You expect that to drop when he's on fire. He's got the badges in play. Stephen Curry, deep shot.
9 points ahead, the Cavs, and I actually think it is Cavs' ball right now. Notorious-God doing exactly what needs to be done. If they can just clean up these greenies.
Now what happened in that last possession was Tetsu pulled it out and he shot a long 3. Now I told you, we both know Stephen Curry can bang these long 3s, but you can't just throw them up willy-nilly, you know what I mean? He's trying to get back into the game, but he needs to go back to his systems, to his plays, get a screen. Finally a stop there on LeBron James. Fast break here. Tetsu banging that green lights.
Beautiful, beautiful.
That's what we need to see.
Exactly what Tetsu needs to be doing right now. Great option there. He had the 2-on-1, he chose the 3.
And
well
a
defended.
stop. Kevin Durant pushing the break. Stephen Curry, corner 3 there for Clay. And this is what Golden State do. They can chomp a lead like that. It's now a 3-point game.
Oh my gosh, it went from 10 points down to 3 in the matter of seconds.
Wow. Wow.
See, but this is why I thought Notorious-God needed to change his game plan up, because Tetsu has caught on and he is just D'ing up hard on King James.
Another big 3 from Tetsu. It's a 2-point game. He has brought it back within the last 30 seconds, and that's all he needed to do. Make some 3s with his key players. Fast break, Golden State Warriors, another corner 3. Oh, Tetsu's really turned it on in this third quarter. He is turning it up.
Oh, see, you can't be doing this. If you're behind, you can't be giving away easy fouls like this, especially in the last 2 minutes of the quarter.
Unfortunately, Notorious-God missing that first 3 throw. You got to make those. That's your easy money. LeBron James, he needs to make both of those free throws because they come back to eat you up in the end. If you lose by 1 point, that could have been that free throw. Nice pick and roll here. Tetsu really coming to his own in the third quarter. Seeing a lot of open threes, which is making Notorious think, okay, 3-point, I got to defend the 3-point. Now he's going in with the pick and roll and getting easy buckets.
Pump fake with the well defended. With the foul.
Notorious-God going to work with LeBron James. He is just giving him the ball, getting in there, posting up, and just doing his thing.
And this is what I'm seeing right now. Tetsu, he's double teaming KD when he's in the paint, which in my opinion, that leaves someone open for Notorious-God to check to.
Tough shot there from Kevin Durant. Great defense, good stop there from Notorious-God. Look to see him push up in the fast break. LeBron James, he's going to work. This is a,
Well defended. He needed that. He couldn't have any more points on him going into this fourth quarter. It just would have made it harder for Tetsu.
That is why Golden State Warriors is the strongest team in this league. They pulled back that massive lead that the Cavs had in Notorious-God in the matter of 30 seconds. 3 threes in a row, 9 points. It's a 2-point ball game.
It just comes back to that old saying that Golden State can pretty much score from anywhere, and anybody can be scoring those points.
At any time.
At any time.
At any time.
Exactly.
Fourth quarter, massive fourth quarter, as we know. If Notorious-God controlling the Cavaliers comes through with this victory, he is going on to the next stages of the NBA 2K Championships. Tetsu fighting to stay alive. We need to see the defense. If you remember what in his interview he said, I'm the best defender in this league. So look to see Golden State Warriors really turn it up here.
I'm liking this right here. He's using Curry. Nice check off to Green. 1 point in it.
1 point game. As you can see, Notorious sticking to his guns. He's going one-on-one. LeBron James versus Kevin Durant. Pulling up some screens here. Now look to see Kevin Love go for the 3. Oh!
That's exactly what I was talking about.
Pick and roll. Good work there from Notorious. Now, Notorious just needs to keep his wits about him. He needs to defend the 3. Don't let him get any easy buckets like that one. No!
Oh! He threw away an easy 2. But
Wow.
he backs it up with a pretty 3.
Big 3 there. Draymond Green coming in clutch in the fourth quarter. It's a tie ball game.
Now, you
This is
tell me a
tight.
real NBA game where Draymond Green does that. I'll tell you now.
And this is it's going shot for shot, man. Big bucket here from Kevin Love, banging that 3-point, extending the lead to 3.
Oh, that was a beautiful play. Pick and roll, but he couldn't drop it.
And that Tetsu just cannot make his open 3s. It's really letting him down. Really letting him down. I think he's got a timeout here from maybe the Golden State Warriors, Cavaliers, I'm not too sure. Cavaliers calling a timeout. I think he used that because players were getting close to LeBron James, could have lost the ball. So he's just going to reset, go in tight. K-Love with the floater.
Lovely. That is something that I am not very good at, is those floater balls, especially in this type of view. Pulling down on that analog stick right here. If you're not in the right position, you're doing a layup. You are not doing a floater.
Shooting foul here. Stephen Curry taking 2 free throws. Look to see him bang both of these. He is the best free throw shooter in the NBA.
Now, am I mistaken, or did I see Notorious shaking the screen?
You may have seen a bit of a shake.
I did.
Now,
And
we do know that this is banned in
yeah,
the league.
In this competition, you are not allowed to shake. It's a wonder he didn't get a talking to from the referee.
Tight game, 3 points in it. Notorious with the ball, our number 3 seed. If he wins this, he's going through. Good little spin there from LeBron James and the lay.
That is pretty. Winner, chicken dinner. That's what I call that.
That's all he needs to do. Get your 2 points here and there. Oh, good 3. Good open look from Tetsu, and he cannot make a bucket.
Yeah, see, I can tell he's nervous because he's giving away the easy 2 to go for the 3. He doesn't need to be doing that. There's still a whole minute left in the game.
LeBron James showing why he's the greatest player. He is getting buckets on buckets on buckets, but Kevin Durant replies with a big 3 of his own. 4 points in the game, 50 seconds left. Look to see Notorious slow the ball game down a lot here. Run down the clock, use it, unless he gets an open layup like that. And if he that's a great foul.
Great foul.
Good foul there from Tetsu. You cannot give the easy dunk. Tight game. These are clutch free throws. He needs to make them. 28 points, LeBron James. 29 points on the night.
That's pretty much LeBron James playing real NBA. Those are the numbers. Those are the kind of numbers he's posting.
Tetsu here playing to keep himself in the tournament. couldn't shake LeBron James there. LeBron James playing great on-ball defense on Stephen Curry. He's looking shook out there. He's looking shook. He's going to throw something up here soon. Great defense here from Notorious-God. Great D. That is amazing defense. Might have just won himself the game there. Notorious-God playing awesome defense. Look to get the ball in LeBron James' hands. And we're intentional fouling. K-Love on the charity stripe.
Oh, what we got to give it up to Notorious. I mean, he's going up against the best team stats-wise in this whole competition, yet he was able to come away with the win just depending on King James. And with a bit of help from K-Love as well.
Massive game 2 here. Huge game for Notorious, going through to the next stage of the NBA 2K Championships. He knows how to use LeBron James. Look to see him just run out the clock here. I'll be surprised if we see any intentional fouling. This game's over and done with. We are hanging up. Yep. Oh, no. Come on, Tetsu. What you doing, mate?
Hey, mate.
No. This is sportsmanship. This is
the last few seconds he's going to get playing on TV. He's just milking it.
Fair enough.
I like it.
You're getting about 20 more seconds on Maori television. I like it.
Clap for Notorious G.O.D. What a game put up by him.
What a game. Notorious going to the next round. That was huge here. And the first time that Golden State Warriors has lost the game in the 2K tournament.
Yep, Tetsu obviously disappointed. There was a bit of a shake of the head there. I think you could tell he didn't play as well as he usually does, especially playing with Golden State. I mean, the holes were there, the shots were open, he just couldn't drop any of them.
Yeah, I mean, Tetsu was unfortunate. He had a lot of open shots, and as you said, he couldn't drop it. But what I appreciated and what I enjoyed from Notorious-God was him using LeBron James. He just went to work. I think he ended with 29 points in that match, and that's just from drives, from layups, from dunks, easy buckets in the middle. I was very impressed.
I mean, in the eyes of an esports player, that is exactly how you want to see LeBron playing, man. He just makes it look exciting. It makes it look like you want to watch this player play.
Yeah, unfortunate for Tetsu going home, but all the best for Notorious moving on to the next stage.
Kamatsu, koe te wā tuatahi kua ki te tātou e rua noiho ngā tukinga e wainga
no.
I te nuinga o te wā. It's, all 3 games. They use up all the games, the chips or whatever. They play 3 games, but this is the first time where we've had a knockout in just 2 games. Best out of 3 games.
And
Notorious-God.
And we usually, exactly.
Hoi anō te iwi kia utonu mai he tukinga anō kai te haere a muri atu i ngā whakatairanga. Engari e te iwi, ka whakamoe te kaupapa ki konei ki runga o whakaata Māori. Haere ki tā mātai whārangi ipurangi, mō taku he, taihua tērā. Kia rongo tātou i wētahi kōrero mai te toa whakaihu waka o tēnei tukinga arā ko Notorious-God.
Notorious-God, you said it was going to be an easy win. How hard did you find that game?
It was actually a good few games. Like he played a lot better than I expected, but yeah, it still felt pretty easy. It was good.
I mean, you do have the first win against the Golden State Warriors, and how proud are you of that feat?
Yeah, I wanted to be the first one to have a sweep. No one else could do it yet, so. Yeah.
The first 2-0 in the whole competition. Now you're going to be playing against the winner between Zirinic and KingKur. Do you have a preference in who you face in the next round?
I would like Zirinic just because he beat me earlier in the earlier games qualifying, so I'd like to beat him.
All right, mate. Well, congratulations on the massive 2-0 and best of luck in the next round.
Thank you.
E ti tonu ana ngā kupu mai te toa whakaihu aka o tērā tukinga arā a Notorious-God all the way from Te Aroha. A farm boy takes it out, 2 out of 3, best of. Hoi anō e te iwi tēnā koutou kua rumene mai, kua ikapahi mai ki tēnei o ngā hōtaka, ka whakamoea i tēnei wā ki runga o whakaata Māori. Engari, toro atu ki tā mātai whārangi ipurangi www.maoritelevision.com. We will have up next after the break, Zirinic versus KingKur 23 here on NBA 2K18.
waiting for this all my life. I feel it in my veins. Push it harder, gonna climb up higher. It's like I just can't miss. I was made for this. I show the world I'm stronger. Prove it to 'em I'm a fighter. I can't help but win. I was made for this. Yeah, I was made for this. I was made for this.
For the players. Flavor. Beats that move you.
No mai hoki mai iwi. Welcome back to NBA 2K18. We are now live streaming on MaoriTelevision.com. Ko waiahau, ko orini kaipara ahau, no tūhoe ngāti awa ngāti tū wharetoa a. Kua kuhua kōrero I tēnei rā ko Ashley Nathan.
Kia ora.
Flavor. Rāua ko Kimo Hotham.
Tēnā koe.
Te aroa.
Yoha! I was wondering when you said flavour, I was like, oh, what you going to say for me?
Yeah. no, kei te pai. Hoi anō te iwi, we just had the third matchup of the North Island Elite, which was Notorious-God. That was a great game.
It was a great game.
Notorious-God versus Tetsu. Now we are looking forward to the next match, the last of the North Island Elite, which is Zirinic versus KingKur 23. And there it is. There he is. That, I believe, is...
This one here is
That's Zirinic.
Zirinic on the
KingKur
right
on the left.
and KingKur on the left. Now, just a little bit of a background. KingKur, his real name is Shakur Dryden Detheri. Noroto mai o Kirikiriroa, he's from Hamilton.
Now, according to his story about him getting into this tournament, he played the pool games, he made it into the tournament, and then after that, where they were deciding where they were seated, he went to his home, which he had bad Wi-Fi. So that's why he's saying that he's low in the seedings right now. He's seeded 7,
Blame
and
it
he's
on the
going,
Wi-Fi.
well, you know what? If you've got bad Wi-Fi, it does affect your game, seriously.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm just going to say this. Whenever I do something wrong in a game, whether it was the internet's fault or not, I'm always saying, oh, I lagged a bit. I'm just hoping Kur's not doing a bit of that action.
All right. Before we throw over to the interview with our two next competitors, he is a full-time gamer, KingKur and Zirinic. He's from Papakura, but let's take a tēnā kia te titiroa tata, kia tūtakia tata, kia rāua I tēnei wā tonu.
Zirinic, you're coming into your first match of the championship. How are you feeling before this one?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Have you practiced specifically for your first opponent?
Not really. I've just been playing Fortnite.
Just playing Fortnite. All right. Well, your first opponent is going to be KingKur. Are you worried about this matchup?
Not really. Just easy pickings.
Easy pickings. All right, I like it. Now, I ask everyone this. If you could take out anyone in the whole series, Who is it going to be?
No one. Not worried.
No one. You just want to win.
Yeah, easy.
All right, bro. Well, best of luck for your first match.
Thanks.
Te ahua nei ko te kupu o te rā, ko te easy. It seems like easy is the word of the day, but that coming from Zirinic all the way from Papakura.
Well, he's got to be confident considering he is the #2 ranked player in this North Island squad. So he's not just talking out of fluff, he actually has a bit of grunt to back it up.
Yeah, to be fair, I did see him warming up a little bit earlier in the show, and he was hitting a lot of green lights. So I think he's put a lot of practice into 2K. I think he's connected to Taisino as well, who dropped out in the first game of in the first match. But he's a big YouTuber. He's got a YouTube stream, so he knows how to play the game of 2K. And he likes to talk a little bit of trash too.
Well, let's see if KingKur 23 is either excited or shaking in his boots at the thought of coming up against Zirinic. Hoi anō, anei KingKur 23.
KingKur, you're coming into your first match of the whole championship. Are you nervous?
A little bit here and there, but pretty confident as I go into the first round.
All right, and your first opponent, Zirinic, he's been practicing his Fortnite. Do you think you can take him out in NBA?
Hopefully, yeah, pretty confident. Had practice in 2K rather than Fortnite, but yeah, pretty confident.
All right, well, it's good to hear that you're practicing the game you're playing. And if you could take out anyone in the whole championship, is it going to be Pucky like everyone else?
Nah, anyone. Just whoever I come up against next.
Just anyone, doesn't matter as long as you get that #1?
Yeah. Well and truly, yeah.
All right, sweet man. Best of luck for your first match.
Sweet, thank you.
Shakur Dryden Theory, also known as KingKur 23. He's a full-time gamer. He doesn't care who he's going to come up next, or, he's not interested in Paki or Taisino or anybody else. He's just interested in winning today's match against Zirinic. So, ka pehea o korua whakaro.
Well, something I am very surprised at. His name's KingKur 23, yet his favourite team is Golden State and his favourite player is Stephen Curry. I thought it would have been...
That is a little bit weird, isn't it?
I thought that was a bit strange.
Give me Michael Jordan's favourite team, Chicago Bulls. But hey, today it's all about 2K.
Hold up.
See the skill.
Nō reira, kua rite e te iwi. Let's get a game 2 for week 3 started between Zirinic and KingKur.
Ooh, I feel like I can feel a bit of tension here.
I think it's coming from Zirinic. I think he's quite a confident player. I think he's been talking a bit. I think he's feeling himself. It's going to be interesting to see how the 2 and 7 seed, as we were talking before, KingKur on your left, did qualify with the lag. So I'm interested to see if he comes through with no lag and plays outstanding basketball. Because Zirinic, I think he's feeling very confident in his abilities to win this 2-0.
I'll tell you this much. Zirinic looks like he's just carrying this weight of aura around him, and anyone who gets stuck in it is going to get squashed. But KingKur doesn't even look like he's worried about it at the moment.
I think the boys are setting up the game right now. Second matchup of today, our 4th matchup of the North Island tournament. It is the last one. Last one of the elites, and then we're going on to the next stage where just the winners continue and the losers get dropped off. Now, do we have confirmation on who is controlling which team for our first matchup?
Well, Zirinic is Golden State, and KingKur is the other team.
Is the other team? What is the other team?
I'm probably guessing like Celtics or Rockets.
Yeah,
it would have to be.
We're talking about it a lot. These are the teams that are rotating around this 2K tournament. Your Celtics, your Golden State Warriors, and your Houston Rockets. As we can see here, the standard matchup in all game ones. Normally your Golden State Warriors going up against Celtics. As we said, Zirinic, your #2 seed, controlling the Golden State Warriors, trying to cement his lead. And KingKur, #7 seed, taking home and using the Celtics.
And here we have the Celtics with early ball. Exactly who you want with it, Irving with the first points of the match.
Great lay-in there from Kyrie Irving. I'm just interested to see how these guys both play. Zirinic, deep threes. Deep threes already.
It was pretty.
I told you this guy, when he was warming up, he could shoot the 3. Watch to see Zirinic get the most green lights you've seen in this tournament. I'm betting on it.
Nice.
KingKur with a little drive in there. Jason Tatum getting the tough 2 there.
It was a good option because the pick and roll, he used the pick and roll, but he saw the roll wasn't on, so he went to his outside player on the... oh my god!
Zirinic is silly. He's got a smile on his dial. So now what KingKur needs to do is obviously Zirinic is throwing up deep threes. Stay tight on defense. Good offensive rebound there from Al Horford. With the swat!
I apologize about that laugh, but that's how good the swat was.
That was a good swat. So, mate, Zirinic looking good here in this matchup. Great little bucket there from Jaylen Brown cutting to the lane. Still even, still even, but Steph Curry and Zirinic looking good. Still gotta stay high. Gotta stay high on this defense. Stephen Curry using the ball, and he's throwing it up from everywhere. He don't care where he's shooting from.
You have to when Curry, especially when he's on fire like that. You got to be taking those long shots.
Al Horford getting to the free throw line here, 2 shots. Look to see him bang these now. KingKur not getting the best shots off. Now, as you can see, he's not getting to the top of that shot range.
Yeah.
You want to get to the top. That's the most percentage you're going to make when you shoot in 2K. And the other side, on the other side of it with Zirinic, he is lights out. He's getting to the top every time. This dude knows how to shoot.
That's why he is seated at number 2, the second best player out of all of these North Island players. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. What can he do?
Pick and roll here. Zirinic definitely knows how to control this team. So he started off with a lot of threes, went to the easy pick and roll, and you see JaVale McGee getting easy buckets. And a big duck there from Jaylen Brown. KingKur leading 2 points in the first quarter.
KingKur, I'm starting to believe the crappy internet story here. Oh, but a beautiful deep 3. Zirinic is talking. I hope it's a bit of trash talk.
Zirinic knows how to use Steph Curry now. KingKur needs to identify this and play tight D. He needs to play tighter D so that Stephen Curry can't throw up those shots. Great pick and roll there from KingKur. This is a good matchup. This is a great first quarter. Both of these players are getting good buckets, good looks.
It is. It's not something you'd expect from a 2 versus 7. Usually the 7th seed won't be this good, but this is why I'm believing the crappy internet story, because Kerr knows exactly how to use his players, and he gets a good steal there.
Great defense there from KingKur. Look to see him go straight to the rack with Jaylen Brown. Now we know that Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum are both slashers. They can both get to the rack, so as soon as you're on that fast break, you go for it. You're going for that 2 points. Zirinic settling down into his offense, getting Kevin Durant the ball, and a great defensive stop there from Al Horford. Steph Curry with the 2-point deep 2 off.
One of the first mistakes I've seen by Zirinic. Wasn't the prettiest shot in the world, but I thought he would be able to drop it, considering his other shots. Well defended.
Unfortunate last position there from Celtics. He did get the offensive rebound, Kyrie Irving, but he couldn't put it back in. That was an electrifying first quarter. I love the matchup. It's good. Zirinic knows how to use Golden State Warriors. He knows how to shoot the deep 3. But KingKur also knows how to get to the rack.
It's the most competitive game I have seen in this tournament this far.
Now, we do need to know, and we do need to state that Golden State Warriors are known to be the strongest, powerfulest team in this competition. So the fact that KingKur is up by 3 going into the second quarter is great for him.
Yes, but we did see in the last game how quick it is for a team like Golden State to catch up. All it takes is 30 seconds. They could be scoring 9 points.
Great offensive rebound there from Kevin Durant with the open 3 from Klay Thompson. And we even, as you just stated there, they can pull in a lead like any team.
Exactly. It doesn't matter whether it's Curry, KD, or Thompson. They can all shoot those deep 3s.
Unfortunate there. Good little stop there from Draymond Green. Good little poke. And an open 3 for Al Horford. He can bang that. He can get these 3-pointers. And a nice roll there. A good roll for KingKur. 3 points in the bag. Zirinic wasn't happy about that one. Did you see the shake of the head?
I did not see the shake of the head, but I am seeing these shots drop like nothing. Both these players very, very good at using both these teams.
I'd like to see KingKur use Kyrie. Just go to work with your best player, do some off-ball. Do you remember how we were talking about last week how the on-ball defense? So you can control one player in this game, and Zirinic is going for the off-ball defense. He's not playing on-ball defense. If you see here, Kyrie Irving with the ball. Now Zirinic is not playing on-ball D.
Yep.
Now he is. Now he is. Now, but see how he's dropped? See how he's in? He's going back to JaVale McGee. He's changing his defensive tactics, which is good in NBA 2K.
Yep, I actually prefer to play off-ball defense, as I think the computer is a better defender than me.
Great play there. Unfortunate miss for KingKur and Kyrie Irving. Look to see Golden State Warriors push this. And Kevin Durant needs to get in this game. I haven't seen Kevin Durant get the ball much.
No. But I think that's kudos to the to Kerr's defense. He's not giving the open shot to KD, which is forcing Zirinic to use Curry in situations where he usually wouldn't use him.
Zirinic looking to run the pick and roll up top with McGee and Curry. Oh, good defense there. You don't want to give up the easy two. You make JaVale McGee, who's known to not be the best free throw shooter, get him to the line and make him make his shot.
Yeah.
Make him get there 2 points. Oh, green beans. He does just that. This is a tight game. 1 minute left in the second quarter. We got 7th seed KingKur going up against 2 seed with the block, Zirinic. Zirinic is happy with himself with that block. You see a cheeky smile up there. Look to see him open. Look to see him run the floor and get Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, or Kevin Durant a 3. That's what he wants. It's right behind him.
Yeah, I didn't actually like that that shot by Kerr, as there were 3 defenders in the paint. It was just a horrible option.
Stephen Curry drawing the foul there. Best free throw shooter in the NBA. Look to see these both go down. 2-point game. Gonna be a 3-point game if Stephen Curry can make this a shot, which he does. 3 points in it. Zirinic, your number 2 seed, up by 3. This is tight. Kyrie Irving calling for the screen here to pick and roll. Good aggressive play there from Kyrie Irving and KingKur, going to the rack and drawing a foul. Both these players settling into the game very, very well. This is a tight game. It's so exciting. Stephen Curry running the floor at the moment. He's being your floor general. Look to see him get the ball in the hands of Curry. He likes Curry. He knows his shot. He loves the pick and roll. Gonna set it back. Oh, the hezzy. Oh, good block there from Al Horford. This is the danger with Golden State Warriors. 10 seconds left on the clock. He's gonna push it. He's gonna go up there. Great defense. Draymond Green. It's deep.
Oh, it's not in. What a great quarter.
That was a good quarter.
Great first
half.
First half.
Whoa.
Okay, so it's pretty close. It's pretty tight. Kua hoki mai Zirinic. Yeah, koia kei te arahi. But what skills, what do we need to see in the second half for either of them to just make a huge lead?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Are they playing good basketball?
I think they're playing great basketball. I think both of them are playing great basketball. They both know how to play. Here's the stats. We got 1 point in it, so this is the difference maker here. It looks like, I'd say maybe nothing. Nothing really in this game.
Rebounds, Golden State has better stat rebounds, but it's not too far. They're both playing very, very well. I think Kerr could probably use Irving a bit more. I mean, he's only on 6 points at the moment, which he could probably pick up, Irving being his best player.
I think the difference in this ball game is Zirinic is a one-on-one player, and he likes to use Stephen Curry a lot to get open threes and bang them from deep, whereas KingKur likes the ball movement. He likes to pass it around. He likes to get cutters into the lane to go up. As you saw, Stephen Curry there with 13 points. I think 9 of them were threes.
Yes, exactly. I just think Zirinic, very methodical in the way he's playing right now. KingKur needs to just maybe solidify some of his defensive options a bit. That might pick his game up.
Hey, we'll see. Second half, game 1
Here
of
we
our
go.
last matchup. North Island. This is tight. I would say North Island is definitely showing out today.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah?
Definitely.
You
They
agree?
have definitely showed the level of competition that is up here in the North Island. It's great to see.
Third quarter, easy lane there for Stephen Curry. High off the backboard. That was a bit of a floater there. Not often you see a floater when you're ahead of the player, but he made it work. He got it in.
Oh!
Nice spin there. Good pump fake. See the ball movement there. Unfortunate for KingKur. And this is the danger when it comes to Golden State. Any open shots like that, look to see them go down, especially when they're being used by Zirinic.
Yeah, you can see how much of a threat Golden State can be off those fast breaks.
That is a bad miss there for KingKur. Now he needs to settle in, get back to his game plan, get Kyrie Irving the ball, slash it there with JaVale McGee, didn't find him in the open option, but he's going back to his guy. He's going to Stephen Curry, he's calling the screens, and that's good D.
Even better attack.
That was a tough make from Zirinic. Really showing his stuff right now. Showing that he can use Curry very, very well. Pick and roll here setting up from KingKur. Look to see him roll a bit. Al Horford with the open midi, and now it's all going down for KingKur. Needs to stop this bucket. That is a great fast break there from Stephen Curry.
Yes, KingKur at the moment not playing very well, just not choosing the right option. I thought the pick and roll, the quick, like maybe a floater from that position would have worked well, but he couldn't pull it off. But a well-executed play, but couldn't drop the shot.
Look to see Golden State Warriors slow down the ball. Zirinic's got a 7-point lead. He's a smart player. He's just going to try and get buckets when he can. Oh, he's not afraid to throw a deep three with Curry, man.
Well, you saw that. It was almost a greenie. It was so close.
Ball movement here from the Celtics. That's a tough shot and a good make. Kyrie Irving, he's making 1 for 1. Steph Curry made a hard one. Kyrie Irving in there with a tough one too. Look to see Zirinic pull up as he does. Good. You needed that defensive rebound there, the KingKur. Kyrie, midi, in. Beautiful. 2 points. Bang, bang. We got a 2-point game. KingKur and Zirinic really playing great basketball right now. As you can see, Kyrie Irving on fire. Look to see him use him a lot more. Stephen Curry controlling the floor, calling for the screens, calling for the pick and rolls. Look to see Draymond set a screen here. And Zirinic, what's he doing here? He's playing with him.
Chewing down the clock. I like what I'm seeing.
Great on-ball defense from KingKur. Great on-ball defense. That was the best. That was an awesome sequence of defense right there. Really, really good.
It was, but this is something I've been wanting to see from our GS stub users, is because Stephen Curry, he does have the gold ankle breaker badge, so we know he's got handles.
Good find there in the corner. Unfortunate miss from Jason Tatum. Golden State Warriors pushing it. Curry open there. Good defense. Good closeout there from Kyrie. Make him shoot. Yeah, good defense again.
Yes.
Great defense here from KingKur. He's really given the number 2 seed, Zirinic, a run for his money. 5 seconds left in the third quarter. Look to see him get one more shot up here. Possibly Kyrie Irving. A deep one. Oh, he's going to the rack. Unfortunate miss there. Good game. It's tight. Third quarter was tight. The whole half was tight. This is just a tight game. It's good.
Definitely, in my opinion, the best game of the competition so far. I mean, both players, they are playing very, very well, both on defense and on offense.
Why do you make it out to be the best matchup so far in the competition?
In my opinion, it's just clean. It's clean. They both know exactly what they're doing. There's no willy-nilly. They are passing to players because they see the option open, not just because it's there.
Now, this is interesting. Zirinic playing interesting defense here, calling for double teams. It's fourth quarter. Open shot there for Jaylen Brown from the corner. Unfortunately, see, now KingKur needs to work on his shots if he's going to win this game. If you open like that, you got to make it. Zirinic doesn't miss the opens.
He doesn't.
And that's the difference maker here. 5 points in the game. KingKur needs to settle down, get into his rhythm. Charging foul, offensive. That's a massive call here in the game. Fourth quarter, 2.5 minutes left. KingKur needs to step up on defense right now and get a stop.
Like I said, Zirinic very methodical in what he's doing.
Great defense here. Look to see Kyrie Irving push the ball. A lot of fouls here at the start of the fourth quarter.
Zirinic.
Crowd ain't happy. They're all standing up. They're booing. Oh, good spin move. Unfortunate. That's a tough bucket. He could have made that one. Kevin Durant pushing the floor. Stephen Curry with the ball right now. Look to see him bang that.
Ooh, you can see.
He wanted it. He wanted it.
Kerr needed to push Kyrie up there.
Now, this is just unfair, man. Stephen Curry can actually make those shots. So Zirinic knows his players. Zirinic knows how Stephen Curry plays. Look to see KingKur just settle down a little bit. Throwing a lot of wayward balls. A lot of balls that could get double teamed. Great ball movement here. Good defense also from Golden State Warriors and Zirinic. Jaylen Brown with the ISO up top on Clay. That's a tough shot. That's a tough shot. JaVale McGee with the defensive rebound, and they're pushing it straight away.
I feel like Kerr could be using Horford a bit better here. I mean, he's a really good biggie with a nice little tip-off shot.
Now, I've always wanted to say this. Commentator's curse. Right? Commentator. I've always wanted to say it, and I just think that you cursed Al Horford there with the block. Great play here from Zirinic. Unfortunate miss there. Why do I... It's not unfortunate. It's not unfortunate. Jalen Brown. Look to see a bit of a pump fake there. Look to see him go to the rack. Jason Tatum. Good defense there from Kevin Durant and Zirinic. Fast break bucket here. Easy lay-in for Klay Thompson, up by 7.
Up by 7 with less than a minute to go. It's a tough ask for Kerr. What can he do? What can he produce?
Zirinic really shot. Oh, that's green beans.
Here he is. Green
beans. That's a big shot there for KingKur. Now he needs to step up on defense. They cannot allow a basket in this sequence. Don't let Steph Curry get in there. That's JaVale McGee all day. Big dunks, big dunks. Good 2 points there from JaVale McGee. Big bucket.
And it was well set up as well as he had the mismatch. Irving on McGee. It's a shot every time.
Irving up top, getting by Steph. Nice move. There's a foul there. 2 shots for Kyrie Irving. Look to see him make these. He's a great free-throw shooter. 2 points in here.
5 seconds, 4 points in it. It's still doable for Kerr.
Yep, KingKur definitely needs to stop in here, and hopefully earlier in the shot clock as opposed to later. Now, that was close. Look to see Zirinic run down the clock a little bit, use that time. It's 20 seconds left in the 4th quarter, 9 seconds left on the shot clock. He's running it down, getting that pick and roll, and this is a great move from Zirinic. And the and one. Big
Zirinic
bucket.
is happy.
Big bucket in this game. That could be the bucket that takes Zirinic to an early 1-0 lead in this matchup. KingKur playing great basketball, but just couldn't make those shots. And that, my friend, is game.
That is game. Zirinic, very, very well methodical, well thought out game plan. But you can't put Kerr down. He played an amazing first game, just couldn't keep up with Zirinic in that later stage of that last quarter.
KingKur being a little bit cheeky here, calling the timeout with 0.5 seconds left on the clock. I think he wants that TV time. He wants that he wants that Twitch time. Check me out. I'm gonna call that timeout before, even though I'm losing by 9.
They skipped through the play of the game. I was looking forward to seeing that. It had a Curry on it. 0.5 seconds left. What's he going to do?
What's he? Where is he throwing? He's going Kyrie for the 3. Boom. And that's a miss. Good game 1 here. Great matchup, KingKur and Zirinic. Zirinic pulling through towards the second half with his great shooting, with Stephen Curry just banging 3s.
Exactly, and that comes down to your player knowledge, knowing who is really good at what, and he utilized it really well. I mean, those Curry and Thompson deep 3s, oh, they were working for him.
Yeah.
I'd have to say Zirinic is probably the best player I've seen in this tournament so far. You can tell that he knows what he needs to do. He's shooting. Who else has been shooting deep with Stephen Curry like that? As we've been talking about, those badges make a difference. Stephen Curry can shoot from there.
That's right. We're noi te iwi kia utonu mai. We're going to take a short break, but after the break, ka hoki mai tātou ki te mātaki I te tukinga tuarua I Wainganui I a Zirinic no Papakura rāo ko KingKur no roto mai o Kirikiri roa here on NBA 2K18.
All my life, I feel it in my veins. Push it harder, gonna climb up higher. It's like I just can't miss. I was made for this. I show the world I'm stronger. Prove it to 'em I'm a fighter. I can't help but win. I was made for this. I was made for this. I was made for this.
For the players. flavor. Beats that move you.
No mai hoki mai. We are into our second match for today. That is Zirinic versus KingKur. It's game 2. Can Zirinic do it again? Can he take out this match, this game, and make it a 2-0? Who knows? But over to you guys.
I think both of these players can do it. I think they're both good. They both know. And obviously in matchup game 1, we had Golden State Warriors and Zirinic got to use Golden State Warriors. So now KingKur has a chance at using the best team in this NBA tournament.
Yeah, and what surprised me, and I think what sets apart the average player from the really good player, Zirinic has actually picked up the Spurs for the second match, which is a huge call going up against Golden State.
Yes, now we have, personally, I have seen a Spurs team used in this tournament, not to the way that you should be playing with the Spurs.
Yeah.
So I'm interested to see a good player like a number 2 seed in the North Island, Zirinic, using the Spurs. Tip off, game 2. Zirinic wins, he's going through. And if KingKur wins, we go to a game 3. Tip off won by KingKur, controlling Golden State Warriors this round. And 1 off the bat.
That's exactly, that was a beautiful start. Beautiful start for Kerr. He gets the first easy 3 points. Now that's what I'm looking forward to, seeing how Zirinic uses the Spurs.
Controlling Kawhi Leonard at the moment, popping out a 3. Missed there, rebounded by McGee. Look to see him fast break. Steph Curry with the ball at the moment, doing a few moves. Kevin Durant open on the top. Is that in? That is in. 6-0, first quarter, straight away.
Everyone is very good with Golden State, we have to be honest. Kawhi Leonard with the ball.
Good little lay-in there from Aldridge. Now, yeah, as you said, I'm interested to see how Zirinic uses the Spurs as well. Is he going for the post-up game in Aldridge, or is he going to use Kawhi Leonard like your LeBron James?
See, that's how I use the Spurs. I just tend to lean on Kawhi, but I know tactically it's not the best way of using the Spurs.
KingKur getting that offensive rebound, getting another shot. That is a big, wow, fadeaway 3. Stephen Curry, get out of here, man. Early lead here for Golden State Warriors and KingKur. Big spin and the and one.
Beautifully worked by Zirinic.
If we take that into consideration, it looks like Zirinic might be going with the post-up game today, which will be interesting. If Golden State Warriors are weak in anywhere, it's their inside game. They're all, oh, this is going to be a jump ball. First jump ball I've seen in the tournament.
Oh, it is too, for me as well. Now, I like what you said about game plan-wise on how Zirinic's going to be using the Spurs, as they do have a lot of really good post players. I mean, you've got Aldridge, you also have Gasol. Oh, yeah, sorry, the Spurs. They also have Gasol.
Yeah, they got great post players. Look to see him use the pick and roll, use Aldridge a lot, and Kawhi Leonard is a dangerous man.
Oh, very, very dangerous.
You can't leave Aldridge open like that. He's a big man that's got great range. He can shoot the mid-range great. Stephen Curry with the lane. Good little move there from KingKur. He is happy. He's happy with his game at the moment, but it's still early days. Zirinic with the ball right now, posting up with Aldridge. This is dangerous stuff. He's going back. Pick and roll here. Kawhi Leonard and Aldridge. What's he going to do with this? Driving with Kawhi. Good D! Good D from KingKur. Great stop. Look to see him push the ball with Kevin Durant running and leading the pack. JaVale McGee, he's going in. He's passing that. Klay Thompson in the corner, giving it off to Kevin Durant. Double teaming. Zirinic double teaming KD. It's looking hectic out there. Corner. Great option, great find.
You could see Kerr was just trying to open up that open player, and he forced it. It was great work by him.
Big dunk from Kawhi Leonard. Now, the dangerous thing about calling double teams in defense is it does leave a man open. And the only person that cannot shoot a three in this team is, not that guy. He can shoot a three. Green beans. KingKur looking good in this matchup right now. Up by 8 points in the first quarter, 13 seconds left. Zirinic controlling the Spurs. He'll have probably the last position of this quarter.
Yeah, now one thing I have noticed is Kerr does like to move the ball around. I mean, we saw it in the first matchup, and he's doing it really well with Golden State here. I think Golden State are probably just better at it. That's why he's dropping more points in this game.
Nice little layup there from Kawhi Leonard. Look to see Stephen Curry get open. Oh! Greeny to finish out the quarter. It was only a 2, but still great shot to finish off the quarter. Damn, this is tight. Zirinic rubbing his eyes like, oh, I got a game on my hand. Oh.
Yeah, you can't take your eyes off Kerr. He may have lost that first game, but he didn't lose it convincingly. He was actually really good in that first one, and he's showing us, with a really good team like Golden State, he knows how to stack points on.
Yeah, Zirinic really hasn't gotten into the swing of this game.
No.
He hasn't got into the flow. He's finding it hard to use Spurs as opposed to the Golden State Warriors. I think he's practiced so much with Golden State, but not as much with the Spurs.
That's the thing, though. Because he picked the Spurs, I thought, tactically, he must know what he's going to do. He's got a plan up his sleeves, but at the moment, we are not seeing it. But it is only the beginning of the second quarter. A lot of time left in this game.
Kawhi getting to the rack for an easy dunk there. Nice pick and roll, nice execution from Zirinic. Unlucky. That's turnover there for the Golden State Warriors. This is a good chance for Zirinic to get back into this game. Look to see Kawhi Leonard hold this ball. He's going to be calling for a pick and roll. Really getting the ball in the hands of his best player in Kawhi.
Yeah, now Zirinic needs to be scoring off this. He is 6 points behind.
Turnover there. Good defense. JaVale McGee getting the pick. And looking to push the ball a lot. Fumble there on the defense. Good defense there from Zirinic. Pick and roll here. He's using it. Playing on-ball defense is KingKur. Kawhi with a tough shot there. Passes it off to Rudy Gay. Kawhi up the top, calling for the screen from Aldridge. Bang, bang.
I am loving Kerr's on-board defense right now. He's very good. He's the opposite to me. I am horrible with my on-board D, but he knows how to use it. He knows how to get up in their face, push their offensive players around.
Great ball movement here from KingKur. Really throwing the ball around, not letting the defense get set. Passing and cutting, passing and cutting. 2 seconds left on the shot clock. Who's banging it up? Draymond with the 3. Ouch. Ouch.
Oh, with the steal. Nice intercept there by Kerr, and he gets the ball to exactly who you want to. Oh, but he can't drop it. I thought because he was on fire, that was definitely going to go down.
Yeah, that was an unfortunate and unlucky miss there from Golden State Warriors and KingKur. Pushing it out for a 3. Rudy Gay bringing it back. 6 points in the game right now. 7 seed taking on the 2 seed. 7 seed winning at the moment. Good defense. Unlucky. Trying to get the backdoor cut on Rudy Gay.
Yeah, now just to remind everyone, if Zirinic wins this game, that is it for KingKur. He is out. KingKur needs to win this to push it into the 3rd match tiebreaker.
Ball movement here. Haven't seen Kevin Durant really injected into this game yet. A miss there on the floater on the drive. Great ball movement. Great ball movement here. Rebound, Draymond Green pushing the floor. They love the fast breaks. Both teams love the fast breaks. They like to push it fast and get an early shot in the shot clock. Pick and roll here from Stephen Curry. KingKur looking to roll. Nearly got a turnover there. Settling down, settling into his offense. Good move.
Greeny.
Fake to use the screen, went to his left for a greeny midi. Beautiful basketball here from KingKur.
Nice 8-point gap between Zirinic and Kerr at the moment. Kerr, a very good quarter for him. He's put on a lot of points.
Good defense. Great defense. Great on-ball defense there. JaVale McGee making that shot hard for Kawhi Leonard. Settle down, settle into your offense. 5 seconds left before we get to halftime. Look to see the last shot here from Golden State Warriors. KingKur, corner 3. Oh! Curry with the greedy!
Oh, look at Kerr. Look at the confidence. He knows that was perfect.
He is happy with himself, Zirinic. He's shaken. He was so confident in his interviews. Now he's down by about 12
after
points.
that, man.
Yeah, I think he's been since the end of the first quarter. Zirinic showed a little bit of my nervousness and whether or not he's picked the right team.
Yeah, looking at the stats here, Golden State Warriors 77% field goal percentage. That is a good field goal percentage. He is shooting threes as well, so he's banging them at a high rate. All the stats on Golden State Warriors side.
Exactly. Golden State up on every single stat. That is why there is such a huge gap. But in saying that, there is still a lot of time for Zirinic to get back into this match. I mean, it's only half time.
Yeah, as we know, Zirinic is the second seed in the North Island tournament. So he is expected to bring this game back, but it's on KingKur to keep playing great basketball.
What does he need to do in Zirinic in terms of getting the game back?
Again, I don't know. I think Zirinic needs to eliminate KingKur's 3 points with Stephen Curry and Klay Thompson. He's getting a lot of threes, getting a lot of greens, and I think he needs to get his big boys back in the game. Your Aldridges, your Gasols, go into the middle.
See, I think for Zirinic, it's more of an offense change that he needs to make. His game plan's not working at the moment. I actually can't tell what he's trying to do or why he would pick Spurs to go up against Golden State. I'm still a bit iffy on that choice.
Oh, bit of an intentional foul there. Patty Mills, all the way from Australia.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, Australia. Second half of our second matchup here. Zirinic takes this away. He is going on to the next game, on to the next stage. If KingKur takes this one out, we go to a game 2. Big drive, massive dunk there from Kevin Durant. That was nice.
Kawhi Leonard with ball in hand.
Nearly fumbles.
See, like I said, his onboard defense, Kerr's onboard defense is really, really good.
Yeah, something needs to change with Zirinic's gameplay. He is not doing well with the Spurs. And one bucket there for Kevin Durant. Golden State running away with it at the moment. KingKur really controlling the team well. I don't know what Zirinic needs to do to bring this ball game back. I mean, he had Golden State Warriors in game 1, their first matchup, and they could shoot threes from everywhere, but Spurs are a different team. They don't have that three-point flair that the Golden State Warriors do. As you can see, open shot there, 3 points, Rudy Gay can't make it count.
Yeah, and that just comes down to basic gameplay. But in my opinion, Greeny for Curry. I'll tell you what, I think that Kerr knows how to use Golden State because he has shot a lot of greenies.
Good little layup there for Zirinic and the Spurs. Yeah, it's a tight game, 14 points. Golden State Warriors, both players really knowing how to use their teams well. Oh, mate. 2 players on fire for the Golden State Warriors, getting a bit of a pick and roll here. Again, Zirinic not playing on-ball defense.
I'd tell you what I'd be doing if I was Zirinic. I'd be getting Kawhi the ball, getting him to do a bit of handles, forcing the double team on him to clear up an open play, and I'd be checking off to him. Just a bit more ball movement from Zirinic, in my opinion, would do him a lot of good.
Third quarter, 1 minute left in the game. We really need to see something come through here from Zirinic. Good little drive, aggressive layup there, getting to the free throw line. Aldridge, good free throw shooter as well. Green beans. That's 1 down, and now you start the climb.
Exactly.
Now you start the climb to come back.
But he needed to drop that second free throw. Not a good shot. Zirinic will definitely be disappointed in himself.
Klay Thompson, open 3. Really needs to bang those ones. Pushing the ball, Kawhi Leonard trying to get past Kevin Durant, and can't. Kevin Durant, great player on defense. He's playing some on-ball D's right now. Playing good D on Kawhi.
Very good.
Getting Aldridge the ball in the post. He's going up. He's going up. Big boy, he's going up. Good, easy bucket, and this is what Zirinic needs to do. Get it to his big players in the middle. Stephen Curry here bringing down the ball. Kevin Durant almost open for a mid-range there. Good ball movement. I'm really impressed with KingKur in the second matchup. Kevin Durant, unfortunate miss right there. Couldn't get it to roll in. Zirinic pushing the ball. Needs to get some open shots here. Just KingKur playing great defense here, really closing out on all the shots, not giving him anything easy. On-ball defense here from Tremont Green. Zirinic trying to get some post-up, post-action moves in here, and the defense, amazing.
Amazing, D. Absolutely amazing. I mean, he's not giving Zirinic any room to move.
A sky hook from about the free-throw line. You ain't gonna make that. You ain't gonna make those buckets. So KingKur really stepping up in the second matchup. 1-up Zirinic. If Zirinic can pull this back, he's going through. If KingKur can win this match out and close it out, we are going to a game 3. One more quarter left in our second game.
I'll tell you this much. If Zirinic can pull this back, Paki needs to be scared of him.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely needs to be scared of him. I think Paki needs to be scared of both of these players.
Yeah.
Both showing awesome basketball knowledge and 2K knowledge here. Start of the fourth quarter, Golden State Warriors ball up by 11. Spurs looking rocky.
And here we have Durant with the ball. Checks off to Curry. Curry driving in. Let's see what he can do. Gives it off to KD. KD, easy two. Easy two.
Nice bucket here. It's a steep mountain for Zirinic to climb to get back into this game. Both players really playing well with Golden State Warriors. Nice little foul up there from Kevin Durant, letting him know that he's there. That doesn't affect the game as such. If you do foul in that side that 2 minutes, it's a bit of a different story. Ooh, nearly a steal there. Giving the lane to Kawhi and Aldridge. Aldridge with the good left-hand layup. Kawhi setting that up. And that's what you were saying. That's what he needs to do. Kawhi, break down the defense, dish off to his players. Stephen Curry up the top, trying to do some ball movement. That's an open 3. Hesitated on that 3-point shot, but they got the offensive rebound. Big rebound there from JaVale McGee. KingKur, lucky on that one, was open.
Now, 11 points. I know it's a huge gap, but I think we noticed in that first game, all it takes is 30 seconds. Drop 3 easy threes, and you're back in the game within no time. So Zirinic, not out of it yet.
Mid-range there from Kawhi Leonard, dropping that down in the left-hand corner. Yeah, see, you can see the difference in teams. You can see the difference in firepower. Golden State Warriors can bang a 3 at any stage. Good defense here from Zirinic. This is what he needs. Push the ball into the corner. Mid-range here from Danny Green. Bang!
Zirinic doing exactly what needs to be done. I mean, he's closed this gap from 11 to 7.
Double teaming up top. Good defense! And the alley-oop! The alley-oop! Was that Kawhi to Rudy Gay? Big alley-oops here. That's momentum shift. You can feel it. You can feel the momentum has gone onto Zirinic's side. And then KingKur goes and hits the greenie.
The clutch greenie. But see, this is where I think Zirinic is really coming to the game, and that's what the Spurs do right now. I mean, he's using them properly. He knows exactly what to do. Kawhi driving the lane. Foul.
Aggressive layup there, aggressive attempt at a basket from Kawhi Leonard, and that's why we see him going to the free throw line. Still a tough task to bring this game back in the fourth quarter. Exactly 1 minute left on the clock. It's a tight game, man. Good bucket there, good 2 free throws. 6-point game in it, 1 minute left. Look to see KingKur just slow down the clock, get his open players. Look, you don't even want to take the open shot. He just wants to slow the clock down. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, there we go. Very, very smart play. I mean, he had the double team, he had the open shot, but still.
And he'll take it now. There we go. Green beans. But in Zirinic's defense, he needs to do something. He's trying to double team. He's trying to get him a little bit shook, so that's all good. Hey, great interior defense from Golden State Warriors. They're not letting Kawhi get into the lane. They're not letting Aldridge get any easy buckets.
Exactly. I'm liking Zirinic. He's smiling, he's laughing, because I think he knows that Kerr has this game, and I think he can also appreciate the skill that Kerr has put on display today.
Fast break here for Zirinic. Look to see him try and find a 3. He needs to get or a bucket. 4-point game. If he gets a stop here, two possessions. 2 possessions is all it takes, but he needs a stop. Nice little pick there.
He's got it.
Great pick.
We have a game on our hands. We have a game on our hands. The question is, can he do it again?
I don't know. Probably not. Oh, He needs to step up. Ah, good foul there. I mean, that's a good foul. Still got 5 seconds left. If Gasol misses one of these free throws, 1 possession ball game, but makes 2. Kevin Durant, great free throw shooter too. Green beans.
Clutch.
Green beans. Clutch. As we see Zirinic here calling a timeout, this advances the ball to the halfway mark, so he gets a better shot.
I like that tactical play. Good usage of the timeout. See, I usually like to use my timeouts when an opposing player is on fire. It usually stuns them.
Or when you just need to put some food in the microwave, you know, cheeky snack stop. Close game, 5 seconds, 4-point ball game. Zirinic needs a bucket in this possession, and he needs one fast. He set up a play. As you see, the player will go to the middle, and Kawhi had to throw it up. Oh!
He drops it!
That is a huge 3, 1-point game. Look to see him intentional foul here. He needs the intentional foul. Get him to the... Oh, great play. Way to finish it off, KingKur. Way to finish off the game. Didn't even let him intentional foul.
Right to the very end, everybody. We're going to take a short break. E whakatā poto e haere aki nei, kauai haere tawhiti. After the break, it's sudden death. Third round, third match between Zirinic and...
KingKur!
Right.
I've been waiting for this all my life. I feel it in my veins. Push it harder, gonna climb up higher. It's like I just can't miss. I was made for this. I show the world I'm stronger. Prove it to 'em I'm a fighter. I can't help but win. I was made for this. I was made for this. I was made for this.
For the players. Flavor. Beats that move you.
No mai hoki mai e te iwi. We are on to the third and final round here for week 3 between Zirinic and KingKur. What about that second game right to the bitter end?
That was to the wire.
All of us
That
felt
was
like
a
on edge.
close game.
Yeah.
He didn't even let him intentional foul in the 4th quarter. That's how good KingKur was at closing out that game. 1-point victory, 1 apiece. We're going to a game 3.
Yep, and this game 3, I'm really looking forward to it because we've just found out the picks for the teams. Now we have Zirinic with the Rockets and we have KingKur with the Cavs. And I'm going to say it, the style of play that KingKur has, I don't know if the Cavs are probably the best pick as he leans heavily on LeBron James. But the way that KingKur plays, he likes to move the ball around. He likes to pick off different players. So I don't know if that was probably the best pick.
Yeah, good sportsmanship just showing
What
there between the two players. They, final sudden death round,
it's
give a bit of a hurry-do.
Hey, it's been a great
best of
matchup.
luck.
It's been a great matchup. Both players have played really well. They've been tight games, and we're seeing different teams.
I like it.
No one's got Golden State. No one's got the advantage. It is neck and neck, 1 apiece. Game 3, matchup 4 of the North Island Elites. KingKur here with the ball, winning the jump ball. Look to see him just go to work with LeBron James. He's going to be going to work, ISOing out, using pick and rolls, and just going to the rack with LeBron James. Nice dish there. Corner three. Good offensive rebound there from Tristan Thompson. Couldn't make the most of it. KingKur, unfortunate there. Woo! Match up, man, I'm excited. I'm excited.
Yeah, I felt like J.R. Smith should have dropped that goal. Wasn't able to, so first points go to Zirinic.
Zirinic here using the Houston Rockets and KingKur using the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now, I'm just curious to see, is he good enough to use LeBron James? Is he good enough to use LeBron James and take out this matchup 3? Because we all know that Houston Rockets are a powerful team. They've got, see, this is the issue I have with Cleveland. LeBron James broke down the defense, gave an open shot, corner 3, and his teammates couldn't bang it.
That's the thing. That's the thing. When you're using the Cavs, like we said in the first round matchup, you rely heavily on LeBron James, and as soon as you check that ball, and if LeBron James can open up the gaps, but your other players can't drop the goals, that's my mind. That is my mind.
Nice 3-point there from Zirinic, really spreading the floor. You look to see him break the defense down and get hit to his shooters. And Tristan ain't taking that 3. Hell no. Tristan cannot shoot the 3. This is what I'm talking about. They just don't have the firepower. Fast break here from Zirinic. Look to see Chris Paul push it up a little bit. Look to see his shooters spread out. Pick and roll. Chris Paul, easy money all day. Capella with the great screen.
I really like Capella. Like in real life, I love watching him play. I think he's very, very good. He plays very well.
He gonna bang this.
Second time.
Second time. Now, man, I can't keep going back to it. We just got to let the boys play their game. Need LeBron James to really step up in match 3 if KingKur wants to take home this victory. As Zirinic, he just needs to keep playing his game.
See,
doing the pick and roll.
Here's the thing, though. It could be a tactical thing. He could be trying to underuse LeBron so that in the next quarters, Zirinic won't expect it when he does start to rely heavily on him. But that's just a guess on my part because
LeBron, good dish out here. JR with the 3, open 3. Finally one drops, and KingKur is on the board.
Here's what I'm liking from Kerr at the moment, though. He's had 3 shots with Smith, open outside of the 3, and he's only dropped 1 of them, but the gaps are there.
Big bucket there from the pick and roll for Chris Paul, 3 points. Tristan Thompson can't go up. Capella known for his great defense, giving LeBron James the rock and letting him go to work. Spread it into LeBron. Drive here.
Here we go.
Little bit of a roll there for KingKur. He's happy about that. 8 points to 5. Zirinic up, your number 2 seed, taking on your number 7 seed. I am super impressed with KingKur though. That is a clutch bucket there at the end of the first quarter.
Zirinic, you can tell he knows how to use the Rockets. I find, like Golden State, the Rockets have a really great team. They're not depending on one certain player.
I think for me, it's that Rockets have got a structure. Similar to the Golden State Warriors, where they want to shoot the 3. They live and die by the 3. So they want to break down the D and get a 3, just like that. And that's dangerous. If you can make 3s on a high percentage, you're going to win the game.
I see. So because they also do have a similar style, you don't really have to change up your actual gameplay.
Exactly.
Because, I like it.
Exactly. Whereas Cavs is a lot different to your Rockets and your Golden State. You got one guy that's just a beast who can do like that and pass out to K-Love, but he can't drop it. He can't get a bucket. Harden with a deep 3, missing the deep 3.
See,
KingKur going to the rack with LeBron James. This is buckets all day. Big dunk there. Pretty play, highlight play there from LeBron James.
6 points in it with 2 minutes to go in the second quarter.
Chris Paul isoing up top, getting Capella in here for a pick and roll. Look to see him dish out. He's been pretty with it.
Here it is.
LeBron James. Harden don't even want a D. Harden was just dropping off.
That's Harden in real life as well.
He's like, oh, look, no, I ain't going to defend. I'm just going to hang back here and let you have that 2 points. But you know what? That's not stupid. You don't want to get that and 1 bucket. 4 points in it, 2 quarters in our third matchup. Great pass there from Chris Paul. And 1 bucket from Clint Capella. That opened up. That opened up really, really easy.
One good thing for Kerr right now is he does have LeBron James on fire, which means he's pretty clutch. I'd be getting the ball to him every time, especially when he's on fire.
Zirinic playing off-ball defense here, controlling Capella. Look at him controlling Capella in the middle. This is a defensive tactic that some players use, but they don't defend on ball, and they help D for LeBron. See? Can you see that help D? Great bucket there, and good play from KingKur, making Kevin Love cut to the rack. See, now that's what happens if you don't defend on ball. You can use other players to cut behind, because Capella's your anchor. He's your defensive anchor.
I love the way Zirinic's using Capella right now. Very good on D, and he's coming in and being that really good, solid big man in the middle.
Pick and roll here from KingKur. Oh, a little bit of a hesitation there. As you can see, this defensive tactic from... the defensive tactic from Zirinic working at the moment, not playing on-ball defense, and if it works, don't fix what ain't broke. Pick and roll here, Harden. We haven't even seen Harden in this game yet.
And 1.
And 1 bucket. Zirinic. And 1, cooking it up. He cooking out here. I love that. I love that about NBA 2K. They do their real life celebrations.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
Yes.
Harden defending LeBron James. LeBron dishing it off to a lot of ball movement here from KingKur. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Calling for a screen from Tristan Thompson.
Great defensive work by Zirinic.
Awesome.
Oh my gosh.
Awesome defense.
Great
defense. The shot clock running out of time. Turnover ball. Rockets get the last possession. Zirinic really showing why he's the 2 seed in this third matchup. Harden with the ball, going to the rack. 1 second left on the clock. He gets it off. Missy Tero. How about that? Huh?
I like that one. Hai te hahua ki te rā kupu, Missy Tero. What does that mean?
What it means is it's a, what does it mean, Kimo?
It just means you missed it. It just means you got no skills and you're not dropping that shot.
I'm just using it. Halftime stats in here. Zirinic leading by 9 points, 20-11. 67% field goal percentage, and that's the difference maker.
Can Zirinic, be comfortable enough to just cruise through this?
Oh, definitely not. Definitely not. When you have LeBron James on your team, you always, until the last, unless you're ahead by 50 points, you can never switch on.
Yeah, he's got LeBron James, but who's his other players? His other players need to step up. They need to make some shots. We know LeBron James can get to the paint, can draw in the defense, but can his teammates make the shots? We saw this in real life.
Yep.
LeBron James in the finals, his teammates couldn't come through.
And this comes back to gameplay. You got to know when to release the shot so that you're getting the greenie. This comes back to practice and gameplay.
Yeah, now this is why LeBron went to LA.
Exactly.
I don't want to say it. Yeah, I'm not going to say it.
I'm looking forward to the next NBA season, I'll tell you that much.
As soon as Kyrie left, LeBron was packing his bags, bro. He was out of there. Second half of our game 3 of our matchup between KingKur and Zirinic. It's tied out here. It's a good game. Big miss there. Miss there from Chris Paul. Open on the 3 up the top after the pick and roll. LeBron James driving to the bucket. Good dishes. Grady.
That's what you need. Someone like K-Love out on the outside, just dropping those greenies. Beautiful. Good. Hopefully Kerr has that feel for him now.
Yeah, great pick and roll here from Zirinic. Really showing again why he is that 2 seed, getting easy buckets. K-Love again throwing it up straight away.
Unlucky in that instance.
Fast break here from Harden, pulling up for the deep 2. Rebound there from Tristan Thompson. Look to see him get the ball in the hands of LeBron James. And, oh, okay, here we go. Double team in here. Pick and roll, pick and pop. Pick and pop. K-Love there for the 3. And he bangs it. And he bangs it. He needs to do that a lot more if he wants to get back into this game.
Well, I like it because Kerr has seen exactly what needs to be done, and he's doing it. Well, he's attempting to anyway at the moment. There's only 5 points in between them.
Chris Paul trying to break down the D here, as he does. Oh, unfortunate foul. Tristan Thompson. Unlucky. Look to see Chris Paul make these buckets easy. One of the best free throw shooters in the NBA.
You can't let Chris Paul get in close like that because he's just going to score every time. 2
green beans. Beautiful basketball playing by Zirinic. What can KingKur do to bring this ball game back? LeBron! Get out of my way, Harden!
That's what he needs to do. He needs to depend a lot more on LeBron James.
Get out!
Just use him, man. Get him to drive that lane. Get him inside the paint.
That was poster city there from LeBron James. Nice lay here. Now Zirinic is using the pick and roll perfectly. He's getting easy 2-point buckets. Easy buckets in here. Whereas, as for me, KingKur, he's throwing the ball around a lot, and he gets a turnover, and Chris Paul's gonna make this lay. He's gonna make that lay every time. Every time. Great defense there from Zirinic. Chris Paul showing why he's the leader on their team. Oh, bit of stick moves there from LeBron.
Something we haven't seen much of, to be honest.
Korver.
Here it is. Oh, he missed. Oh, it was Korver. I actually thought that was K-Love.
Yeah, as you can see, KingKur using his bench. Ouch.
Zirinic, oh, he's just untouchable at the moment.
All right, KingKur needs to just slow down his game. Let his team set up. Get back to his gameplay. Get back to the way where it was tight.
One thing I haven't seen much of from KingKur in this particular game is his off-ball D. It's been a bit lackluster in this third game.
Korver going to the rack. Tristan Thompson with the 3-second call, and it's all falling apart for KingKur here, our 7th seed. Zirinic, last possession, you look to see him. Oh, no, he's going to go straight through. He's going to go straight through. Capella, great offensive rebound. Dishing it out to Harden for the open 3. Oh, and he pumpies him.
Oh, it's a one-day. He didn't go up for the shot. I like it, though. He's trying to use the timeout.
Capella with the spin fadeaway. No way, mate. Get out of here. You ain't Harden. You ain't. Get your rebounds. Tight game. Well, not so tight game.
Not so tight. Zirinic at the moment just on fire. Everything he does is coming through, and KingKur doesn't have the answer right now. He just
Look at his lips.
Player well. Yep.
Look at his lips. I hope that's a sign of thinking, of strategizing in his mind to be like, what do I need to do to get back into this game? 4th quarter, 3 minutes left. Either one of these players lose, they're going home, and the next one's going through to the 2nd stage of our NBA 2K championships.
Do you feel like it comes back to his picking the Cavaliers?
Yes.
Well, in saying it, who else could he have picked? Because obviously he lost the coin toss because he wasn't able to pick the Rockets. He's already used Golden State, and he's already used the Celtics.
Yeah, that's a good point. You stumped me. I don't know who could have used. I guess LeBron James, but as you can see, it's not going too well from good. Oh, good interruption of the pass there. Couldn't make the turnover. Chris Paul working in small spaces. Trevor Ariza to the rack, and he blocked himself. Blocked himself from the backboard. Tristan Thompson running the point. What is going on here? Oh, there it is. Beautiful play there from KingKur. Nice drop off there for an easy 2 points.
Here we go. Some better on-board D by Kerr, showing us what he did in that first and second game.
Oh wow!
CP3 untouchable
that
inside
is
the paint.
A pretty bucket from CP3. Really showing why he's one of the best players in the NBA right now. Here we go. LeBron James on ball. Dishing off straight away. He's stumped. The computer is D'ing up well. That's a jump ball. Oh, it's not a jump ball. Timeout. Good timeout there. Smart play. Smart play. If he had left that go a little bit longer, it would have been a jump ball, whereas KingKur gets timeout, so it's his position.
Very nice.
He needs everything that he can get right now.
He does.
Ball movement here from KingKur. LeBron James, top of the key. 3 seconds left on shot clock. He's throwing up a prayer. Bang! Korver, one of the lights out shooters in the NBA, showing his stuff there, but still a big climb for KingKur to come back into this game, especially when they're getting penetration like that.
But that's what you need to be doing. There's only 8 points in it, 1:26 to go. Like we saw in our first matchup of the day, it only takes 30 seconds to bring yourself back into a match.
1:20 left on the clock. fourth quarter of our game 3. One apiece. KingKur versus Zirinic. KingKur really using the pick and roll. Great. No! Tried to be pretty with the alley-oop, and he got a turnover.
Now, what would you be doing right here? See, me personally, I'd be trying to drop the 3. I'd want to tighten it up, or you think it's not that late in the game?
No, well, it is too late now. He's set himself up that he needs to get a 3. So now he's just playing catch-up ball, which is tough basketball to play. And this is just good defense from Zirinic. He's not playing on ball. He's playing with Capella the whole game. He's just playing in there, staying in tight, helping on D. Ooh, good spin layup there from LeBron James. Flexes on him too. 6-point ball game. KingKur needs to stop.
See, but that's why you pick the Cavs, because LeBron James is able to do stuff like that. But that's the first time I've seen Kerr use him that way in this match. This just
no,
too late.
you can't leave Harden open like that. On fire, big 3. That's daggers. Dagger 3 there. Big one from King James here. And he misses good offensive rebound. Kevin Love, that's money.
That is money. 30 seconds left, 6 points in it. It's definitely doable. It is not out of reach for Kerr.
Yeah, Kerr just needs to stop in this position. If he can get that, he'll be looking pretty. But Zirinic's not silly. He's going to run this clock down, run it down, run it down, run it down, get an easy bucket here. Probably look to see Capella, someone using a pick and roll, or just Chris Paul into the lane for an easy lay. Or that.
Easy lay. You can't let Chris Paul get an easy shot off like that.
8 seconds left. Looks like that's game over, eh?
But
game
what a
over.
game, what a series it was between these two players.
Kyle Korver with the foul there, but you know, it's all over, she wrote. Game over. Little steal here to finish off the game. KingKur with a deep 3, and that misses. Congratulations, winner of this matchup and our number 2 seed, Zirinic.
That's right, 29-37 to Zirinic. Zirinic will be facing off against Notorious-God, not next week, but the following week. There he is, the winner, all the way from Papakura. I think it's about time we heard from him very shortly.
Yes.
But what did you guys make of that? That last match, that last game, should I say?
I feel like it come back to whoever was going to win the coin toss was probably going to win the game. But the Cavaliers don't really work for the style of play that KingKur plays. I mean, he likes to use the ball around, he likes to pass it around, whereas if you pick the Cavs, usually you're depending on LeBron James.
I think for me, the most impressive thing was Zirinic and the way he just closed out that game. He knew what he was doing. He was getting good buckets. He was using the pick and roll very, very well and getting open shots and putting them in. So Zirinic just really showed why he was that number 2 seed.
Yeah, and team selection was definitely a big highlight about this matchup in between these two players specifically, because they're both great, but it comes down to which team you pick.
Yeah, and it comes back to that thing that I said in that game. Kerr had already picked GS-Dub. He had also already picked the Celtics. The only other really good team is the Rockets, but he lost the coin toss, so wasn't able to pick them. So it was hard for him.
That's okay. That's bad. Back in the past. Now let's go and talk to the winner, Zirinic.
Zirinic, mate, you finally took it out 2-1. How are you feeling in this moment?
I'm stoked. It was so close. Like, yeah.
And you almost took it out 2-0 with the Spurs against the Golden State Warriors. What was going through your head when you almost got it?
That was crazy. I thought it was clutch, but couldn't do it.
All right, well, next round, your opponent is going to be Notorious-God. Do you have any words for him?
No. Good luck.
Just good luck. I love the sportsmanship. And to anyone at home, do you have anyone you want to shout out?
Oh, Mum, Dad, hi.
The classic saying hi to mum and dad. Well, mate, look, good luck in your next match, and we'll see you in a few weeks.
Thank you.
A very cool hi to Mama and Papa Cooper. That is Paul Cooper, a.k.a. Zirinic, all the way from Papakura. He is the winner. Te toa whakaihu waka o tēnei tukina I wainga nui I a rāua ko KingKur. He goes on into the finals to play against Notorious-God, where we will also see a huge battle between Shakur Paki and Stone Cold Killer. But coming up next week, te iwi nei te whakarārangitanga o te wiki e tū mai nei, it is the other elites. for the South Island, it is going to be JD versus Hendo and Ghetto Clownfish versus Tropic Superstar.
Don't look at me, man. I don't know any of those players in the South Island bracket. Like, I don't know who's the favourites down there. I'm just, I'll be interested to see who's good in there, because at the end of it, the best player from the South Island and the best player from the North Island are going to be taking it out, battling in that final for that massive prize pool, that massive prize package that we've been talking about all day. 15 grand, America, NBA game. It's all on the line.
Yeah. But bringing it back to the games we had today, I think we had some awesome competition, and it's going to be a hard job trying to make that final, especially if you're in that North Island competition.
Well, the games that we covered today were the winner of the first one, Notorious-God, is going to be going up against Zirinic in 2 weeks' time. Who do you think? Seriously,
I can't pick it right now.
It's tough, eh?
Zirinic's very, very good, but Notorious plays very well.
That's right. We might just come back to like what we talked about, you know, teams, selections, coin toss, you know.
However, Notorious-God was the only person in this tournament to go 2-0. So that's a bit of favour on his side. I don't know. It's going to be tight. It's tight. There's great players in this tournament. I can't wait to see them go at it.
That's right. But Iwi, thank you so much for joining us. The third week of NBA 2K18. It's been a pleasure. Thank you guys for keeping us all company. Hoi anō e te iwi e mihi ana kia koutou, kia au te haere, kia haumaru te wiki. Nā mata katoa o whakaata Maori and LPL. Haere rā.